Okay, here we are, ready to start.
Wait, why is my damage -1? Oh, because I have 8 strength.
'Cause you suck! No,
Why is my to hit +1 then? Hang on.
do I have you guys all on the party
Something's
sheet? I
not right
do.
here.
Okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so everybody, you're in your village. Hopefully you've been thinking about, your studies and learning your skill, honing in on your skill. Your elder helping you hone in on that skill.
Yeah, I'm a peaceful, nurturing boy. That's my skill and my trade.
All right, we're gonna start in the middle of the night while you sleep. You are sound asleep and you are dreaming, and each of you have a dream. In this dream, you see a white dragon, like an actual dragon, glowing bright in front of you. But it slowly starts to decay into this darkness and it becomes a black dragon. And when that happens, and perhaps that freaks you out a little bit in your dream, because it's just the way it happens from white to black. Kind of felt like it was like a parasite or something overcoming the white dragon. And then the black dragon spews a bunch of fire at you, and your heart races for a moment, and you all wake up. And when you wake up, your house is on fire. What do you do? And you guys can be in different houses or the same house. That's up to you. But all of your houses are on fire right now.
Okay. I was just about to ask, are we
Okay.
all in the same house?
How do I get like in this village? Is there plumbing? Do I need to like go to a well to get water? Like, say I want to put the fire out. Do I have to go to a well to get water? Do I turn on a sink? Like,
You think
how are we
this
doing here?
fire is too grand that with the means in your home, you wouldn't be able to take this fire out. You think probably the best thing to do is to not die to the fire.
Okay,
Okay,
so I
run
need.
outside.
Go upstairs, of course, dude. Okay,
To grab my belongings and like find the safest way to exit the place that I'm at that's on fire and like maybe head to the center of town and make sure see if it like but like make sure is it just my house? Is the whole town on fire? Like what's going on?
Okay, so
Yeah.
you run outside
Yeah.
and you look around and you see the
So
whole
yeah, I'm gonna run
village.
outside to like the center of town and see if it's just my house that's on fire or is it like all the houses on fire? You cut out the whole
Yeah.
village what?
You see a village on fire, and you look up to the sky, and you see these black figures that look a lot like dragons circling around the village.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I,
If the fire's not too crazy yet, I'm gonna run and grab my weapon and armor, Morningstar armor, and
Okay.
then like come back outside and try and like find somewhere to hide, like some kind of dip in the ground or something, or some non like a stone structure or something like that.
Yeah, okay.
yeah, I grab my things and I run out. Um, and I guess I look for um the person I'm apprenticing under.
So you start looking around for them.
I
Or
started
any
helping
elder, really,
people,
too.
getting people undercover, finding
Okay,
some place where they can seek shelter and directing them in that direction.
excellent. So you guys all move out of your houses and you see some people, some villagers. But you guys also see there's this building in the village. It's kind of like the town meeting location where people often meet up to like discuss village situations. And you guys see Sarah at the door, and she's like waving for everybody to come in, you know, like hurry, get to safety. And you see some of the villagers like rushing over there, and there's a couple of villagers that don't seem to see her, and they're like looking up at the skies, freaking out.
Anybody who's freaking out, I will go over to them and I will take them physically and direct them to this town center.
Okay. So you help them?
So if so there's no fire in this building that they're gathering people in. Like that building looks clear
You see
of
a
fire. It's
fire on
okay
the
to bring
roof,
people
but the
there?
fire or the building is like probably one of the stronger structures out of them. So maybe in your mind you're like, why are we running into a building that has a fire on top of it? But Sarah
Okay.
is like the most trusted person you have in your life.
All right, yeah. So I want to help. And Aaron, is it Aaron Axis that's helping gather
Aaron
people
Axis.
into the? Yeah, I want to help Aaron Axis just help gather people into the building. If that's
Okay.
the safe place and we are all trusting Sarah, then sure. I want to help get the people where they're gonna be safest and away from where there might be like buildings collapsing or like they might be in danger of getting hurt. Yeah.
Sure. Okay, so you guys spend some time, trying to get people into safety. Now, is everybody gonna go, or is somebody gonna be a rebel and do something else?
No.
Just checking.
No,
Not
I'll
me.
go.
No rebels here? Okay. All right. So you guys all go into the meeting building and everybody's like hesitantly like watching the door waiting for Sarah to come in after all villagers have made it in. But you hear like a bunch of murmuring, everybody's like, what's going on? Like, why are there dragons in the sky? Is Zog attacking? So it seems like a lot of people are worried and scared that Zog and the Dark Dragons are attacking based on what they witnessed.
We'll keep an eye outside to see what's going on.
Okay.
If I see anybody else that's straggling, I will rush out to help them. Otherwise, I'll keep an eye on those figures in the sky as we wait.
Sure, it's nighttime, so they're like really shadowy and stuff, but like yeah, every once in a while when they pass through some like moonlight or starlight or whatnot, or even the flame light, you can tell that there's definitely a dragon swooping around up there. There's a couple, actually. Okay, so Sarah finally comes in after everybody's been ushered in, and everybody like turns and rushes up to her, and they're all like, what's going on? And the other elders are just sitting back in the back of the room, just calmly waiting for some news or insight. And Sarah says to everybody, the Dark Dragons, they finally decided to attack. I'm sorry I have to do this. And she begins casting a spell.
Is now a pertinent time to tell her
the fact
that
that she apologized first.
I'm trying to figure out what she's casting.
Unfortunately, you're not sure, Gigi.
Yeah, probably don't know.
is now a good time to tell her that I had a dream and like the dream was like it like before the fire started I was dreaming of do I have time to tell her about my dream or is just like she just casting a spell and there's like a lot of magic. I don't know.
I don't
You
think she'll
start-
be paying attention to you while she's
You
casting.
step
You gonna pay
up.
attention to me?
Yeah, you step up and you're like, I had a dream. And then all of a sudden, all of you guys turn to stone. All the villagers, including you guys, turn to stone. And it's game
Okay,
over.
that was
We're
unexpected.
done.
Cool.
Yeah.
GG, hey, good job, guys. I didn't roll one dice. I had to not roll one dice. I won.
You should have
I won.
succeeded your spellcraft check. No.
Wait, I didn't get a save against it?
No. You failed. I already rolled for you, but yeah, you failed.
It's probably best if you don't save against it.
I know. I'm just kidding.
All right.
Okay, so we're stoned now.
You're stone,
High
which
five is
means that you
happy.
have like no
I'm not the only one.
awareness of what's happening around you. But when you start to have awareness of what's happening around you, you start to see that you're still in the room, but the roof isn't on fire anymore, and daylight is shining through the windows. And a lot of the villagers look very confused about what's happening as they're like starting to be able to move and no longer stone. And the elders start to try to calm them all down and say, "It's fine. It's fine. Everybody calm down. We should go and see what the damage it is. But first, is everybody here?" And the villagers start to do like, a head count of the people they know that's in the village. And then a little girl comes racing into the building. And she's like scared out of her wits, freaking out, panicking. Sarah's gone!
Oh, no.
Do I know who this Sarah is?
Yeah, she's the
Yeah,
one
we
cast a
do.
spell on us.
She's the one that ushered us into the building.
That's
You don't
strange.
remember
I mean,
Sarah?
I didn't remember that was her name.
We
okay.
just all got. We just
I
all
mean,
came back. Where wasn't Sarah with us?
This
How
is
Sarah
did
was
she-
able to cast a super
how did she
powerful
escape?
spell. I'm not too concerned about Sarah.
I'll start looking around, taking a head count to see if everybody else is present. Are all the elders here?
Yeah, it seems like everybody's here, aside from Sarah and one other lady. Just a villager.
Yeah, there's a look of worry and sadness on my character's face.
Why did the dragons attack now after years where they've ignored the village? What has changed? I asked the elders. What would have brought them here?
One of the elders rushes up to the little girl to calm her down and say, calm down, calm down. You can tell us when you're ready. What did you see?" And after you guys see that the girl calms down a bit, she starts to tell you, I saw Sarah fighting a bad man. They cast big booms from the sky. Lots of them. Sarah dodged them all. But Sarah turned into a dragon. But so did he. And they fought more. And Sarah collapsed. And he took her away.
We'll get to the bottom of this. I don't know. I feel like I'm not. Like, am I near the girl? I'm not in a place. I didn't calm her down, so I probably am not in a place to tell her it's gonna be okay, and that we're gonna like try to figure it out. But that's my general mood. Like, now I have something to do. Before I was
Yeah.
sleeping and dreaming. Now I have, an adventure perhaps.
Maybe.
How much do I believe this girl, even though I rolled poorly? But like, I'm skeptical. Like, this sounds pretty far-fetched.
You can believe what you want.
I mean, is people turning to dragons something that I have heard about before?
Yes, Sarah has told you in the olden days the white dragons would turn into dragons. Not all of them, but some of them.
Okay, so she's one of them, maybe. What
Perhaps.
did Sarah look like as a dragon? I'll ask the girl.
She was white. I'll give you guys a picture.
Okay, so it
Yeah, that
sounds
was
like
our dream though, right?
Yes.
We saw the
yeah.
white dragons rise
So
up and then decay to the dark.
did we see the future? I
Perhaps
mean,
an
I guess I don't know.
omen?
We haven't told each other about our dreams, but yeah, I'm wondering like, did I see the future?
Perhaps it's a premonition. It's definitely foreshadowing. I, uh, where did this fight take place? Ask the little girl. Like, where was the battle? Can we go investigate where the battle took place? See if there's any signs of these dragons
Sure.
thrashing about or fighting these big booms in the sky. Yeah, let's.
Yeah, she'll lead you guys out to where it was. It's further away from the buildings. It seems like Sarah might have like purposefully tried to lead the fight like elsewhere. So you see these like lightning strikes kind of near the village, but they seem to like start traveling further away from the village as if somebody was dodging lightning, but like slowly migrating it away from you guys. So there's
Okay.
definitely evidence of like burned scorch marks on the ground. And then towards the end where there's more of them, you do see like impressions on the ground of like footprints, but they're not humanoid.
Okay.
In fact, they're rather creature looking, rather dragon like perhaps.
All right, so I believe the little girl now that I've seen the battlefield, and I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know what what's my reputation in the village? Am I just kind of like some kid who's been going to school, or like, people probably don't necessarily.
Everybody
You're whoever you
loves you.
want to be.
Yeah, you're whoever you want to be, but for the most part, everybody treats each other as an equal here, regardless of what, who, where. It's a very communal type of village where like everybody helps each other. No quorums, really. Drama's not really a thing that happens here unless you yourself created it, I guess.
So are the elders present with us at the battlefield? Because I
Yes,
need some
the
direction. What should we do?
elders.
Who's like? Should I talk to my where should we go from here? That's what I want to ask. Either the elders or my mentor if he's around. Like what happens now? What should we do? Sarah's missing.
Sure.
Apparently there's some evil afoot. I want to tell somebody about my dream. I'm just dying to talk about my dreams, guys.
Okay, well, you look around and you do see the elders, coming to the scene following you guys. Not all the villagers are with, and not all the elders came, but some of them did come with you guys to investigate this location. And they seem like just as baffled as perhaps you do. And they're like, oh, I'm not sure what we do now. I guess we need to have a meeting. And they seem to
That's
agree
right,
to
a
that. So
meeting.
they look over at you guys and they're like, we're going to meet up at the meeting hall. Please be present. And they turn and start heading towards the meeting hall.
Okay, yeah, that seems like a good idea.
You
I'll go.
guys take a stop and you look around the village.
Can I roll perception and see if I find anything left behind in the battle? Trinkets,
Sure.
baubles?
Yeah, absolutely. And when you guys look around the village, all of the buildings are burnt completely. Like, you can't even live in them anymore. They're just burnt to the ground, every single one of them.
Okay.
Except for the meeting house.
So wait, so there's the stone building we went to, and that one's okay, and then there's a meeting house that's okay.
No,
and
that
that's
is
it?
the meeting
That
house.
is the meeting house, yeah.
Or is oh okay. Okay, so it's just the one building left.
Alright, you sift around in the ashes and the dirt and you can't find anything. Nothing seems to be left behind.
Hey, it was worth a shot.
Yeah, it was. Absolutely.
After that, I'm gonna head to the meeting hall. I don't want to miss this meeting.
Okay. Are you all gonna do that or anything else you guys want to do?
Yep, we'll go there.
No, that's fine.
One quick question: what direction do these? Is there any indication of what direction they might have went? These dragons? Did they all come in from the air? Did they any of their people come in from the ground?
There's no evidence of a ground assault.
Okay.
Except for the dragon footprint impressions and this battle that Sarah had with somebody else, apparently.
Right.
Okay, so you guys all meet up at the meeting house again, and the elders say that, we believe that we were attacked by Zog and his army of dark dragons. Why now? We do not know. But I'm afraid it may not be safe here anymore.
One from us. They already burned all our buildings, all our houses.
We
Why
don't
would they come back?
know.
Why do they want to kill us?
Not sure.
Oh,
We didn't get
that's
any
bad.
indication. Sarah
We're just a
is
peaceful
missing.
village.
We
I
think.
feel like I've come to the conclusion that whatever's going on, it must have to do with Sarah and her ability to turn into a
Yeah,
white
maybe they
dragon.
would. They attacked us for her, knowing that she'd rise to defend us.
Yeah, but perhaps it was all just to draw her out and like to assess whether or not she was actually a white. Who I mean, this is just speculation on my part as a young, hot teenager, but that's what I'm thinking.
You said that out loud to the elder?
Yeah, I think whatever's going on must have something to do with Sarah and this ability she had to turn into a dragon. Yeah, I want to say it out loud. Sure.
Okay, when you say you think she's a white dragon, like some of the villagers like gasp, like, and then some of the elders like, okay, now, we don't need to jump to conclusions. They seem to like brush it off
I try to be
to calm
insistent,
the
and I want to
villagers
tell them
down.
about my dream. I had a
Okay.
dream of a white dragon. It appeared in my sleep right before the fire started, and I saw that vision of a white dragon turn to ash and decay. And I don't know what it means, but I know that it must be fortuitous because as soon as I woke up, the whole village was on fire. I can't ignore it.
Wait, I had that dream too. I I had that exact dream right before the fire. I thought it was
An
just because I
exclamation point
meditate all
appears
the
next to my
time
character's.
that I
What?
was getting a premonition from all my guru meditation. But if you had it too, what does that mean?
Yeah, did I don't know what it means, but it's gotta pertain to this. I feel like if anything, it has to do with what's going on right now. And like I
Have you
don't
had
know
visions like this
what it
before?
means, but I've never awoken from a dream where I was breathed fire at and woken to find my village on fire. No, that's never happened before.
But have you had dreams where about dragons and fire before?
I've have I?
Well, no. The game master says no, but maybe like no, not
'Cause
really.
I have.
No, I'm gonna say no. This was the first time anything that surreal has ever happened to me in a dream.
I've had
Right back.
similar dreams when meditating on, the peaceful stone mountain hill spot outside the village.
What
But
have
this
your
time it
visions
didn't come
shown
true
you?
before. Very, very similar things. Fire and dragons and destruction.
How long have you
Fire
had
and
these for?
dragons and I don't know. I mean, while training and with the elder guru guy, I don't remember if I gave him a name, but it's happened at least once I can remember for sure. But yeah, this is the only time it came true.
The elders, some of them, I mean, most of them, as far as you're aware, they all know that you had a dream and whatnot. But, like, the other villagers, they all seem to be, like, looking at you like, wow. Like, you're, like, kind of like in a cool, you're special way.
I mean, yeah,
Like,
they can think what they
cool.
want.
Like a
but I don't think
sarcastic
it's
cool you're special or no?
Yeah,
This
like,
villager ruined my
wow.
sight. Okay.
Like, whoa, he's telling us some, like, wow, that's cool, like, not negative at all, but more of in awe, I suppose, would be a better word for that.
interesting.
So, did
I
the
don't think it's
elders
cool
say anything
'cause-
when I tell them about my
yeah.
dream? Are they like they believe that I had the dream, but there's nothing that they can say about it, or like nobody's gonna be like, hey, listen, step aside here. It's gonna like, should we focus on now trying to get, because our town is destroyed, should we now focus on trying to get people sorted, get whatever belongings they
Trying
can
to back.
gather, and make some sort of exodus to wherever we're all
Is
gonna
there
go
somewhere?
as a village?
Yeah, is there somewhere safe we can travel to where the dragons can't, hurt us?
The elders say,
Like a nearby
excellent
castle or
point,
something.
Tiberius. Villagers, that is exactly what we need to do. We need to pack up. Find what you can. We still have a missing person. John is missing. We don't know where John is. Nobody's seen John. Have you seen John?
Well, I thought there's a woman who was missing.
John is a woman.
Is her name John?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. A very progressive village.
John may not be a human, but so they're like, we need a search party to find John, and everybody else, we need to figure out how we are going to travel to Camlon.
That's where we're going, to the stone citadel castle
That makes sense.
city.
It's the only place
We
we
have nothing
can
left
I think
go.
that's what it is.
Is there any way
Yeah,
that
I think
using my
that's a good
skill in
idea.
crafting, I can help with the efforts to get everyone packed up? Like, can I make a wagon? I don't know. What can I do? I'm crafty, right?
I don't. Did you bring a craft? Like, what was your craft skill? Like,
I don't
What's your
remember.
kind of
I don't
craft?
remember. I was so tired. I think it was
see,
what? I don't know. Did I take it?
yeah, you have the blacksmith.
Maybe I'll make shoes for the horses. We have horses to get out of this town? I don't know.
So you guys are going to. Well, I know what 5 is gonna do. Is there anything the others want to do?
I mean, I'm gonna start like, gathering up things and helping people with that.
I want to
Okay.
try and
I'm also gonna keep a lookout to see if I can see any evidence that someone else wandered away from the village.
Okay.
That's true. We still have a missing person.
You can roll perception
I wonder if that
for
missing
that.
person is the one that like gave the tip that our white dragon friend was here.
Why would you suspect somebody from the village of doing something? so
Nobody
dastardly?
knows or knew that Sarah.
Because they're the only one who's gone.
Like, you guys didn't even know
We were
Sarah
just
was a white
attacked.
dragon. So you wouldn't really have a
Okay.
reason to suspect that other people knew. Or maybe you do. I don't know. That's okay.
He's just
I don't
paranoid.
know.
It's the
I'm a
Oracle
very
thing.
He is
paranoid
paranoid,
guru.
true.
That's my character. Like literally my personality is the paranoid guru, so I will be very paranoid this game.
With a perception of 4, yeah, nothing really is standing out for you. You're just like at a loss. You're like, why is this happening? You don't
I
know.
want to try and collect any resources and things from if there's remains of houses, of just like any food or anything that would help us on our travel to Camlon.
Okay.
Any like travel supplies.
Yeah, food is the important one. How many days is it?
Mainly
to
food,
Camelot?
yeah.
That's like a 5-day travel.
Okay, so it's not short.
Nope. Um, does anybody else want to roll a perception to look around for anything?
Yeah.
All right. I'll roll.
Man,
Hey,
starting
that's
off
pretty
the
good.
game
Maybe I don't
strong
need to-
there. You should always roll.
Yeah.
If nothing else, you can be like, oh, my head's in the dirt or something, or my eyes are closed.
Yeah, Tiberius, you're not finding anything that
I got
stands
sidetracked by a
out.
flower.
Yeah, but you're still like gathering things and getting a cart assembled. I guess you're somehow engineering with your blacksmith abilities to get some wheels and spokes back together and
Wheels are supposed to be triangular, right? No, just kidding.
in this world,
Yeah, I mean, you
yes.
could definitely be working on like the axles and things like that of the cart that would probably be made of metal also.
Yeah, so you're trying to
Finding like
reassemble
scraps and
a cart, getting that ready, and um, there are oxes that can pull
oh,
the cart.
there's our food. No,
We
I'm
got
kidding.
oxen.
Yeah.
Cock the wagon and float.
I'm gonna try and
I'm not done.
sing a
1
song of
second.
lamenting.
Okay, well you can do that. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Boy and Gigi though,
Look at that, yeah.
perhaps from different angles, but you guys both notice it. You do see footprints that seem to just casually wander off into the woods south of the village.
Okay, I'll point them out and say, I wonder if this is our missing person, because there's fresh footprints leading out of the village. And I'll try and get someone who
I-
knows how to follow tracks to
I nod
come
at
over.
you, but I'm already starting to kind of like look at them, like assessing them and trying to figure out where they lead.
Alright, and I'll try and figure it out on my own. But yeah, I'm singing a beautiful, slow, lamenting song, kind of just to whoever's around while looking around and doing other things.
Sure.
I probably can't follow the tracks very well.
Yeah, you get to a certain point and they just seem to end for you and you can't really tell, was it left, was it right, was it straight? I don't know.
Take it back now, y'all. 4 hops this time. Oh, yeah.
I really want to find this person and ensure their safety, so
Okay.
these new powers and things that have come to me within the last week, I kind of like pray for them to help me, and I cast guidance on myself for the +1,
Okay.
Oh, I could have done that.
and
Dang
I'm
it.
hoping that this person is still okay, and I'll try to track the footsteps.
And you do. You do.
And if Gigi is still around, like I motion to them.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go with you, let you lead me.
You two follow the footprints.
Yeah, I keep a low
And
profile while doing so.
they seem to halt as if they had fallen into what seems to be a hole in the ground that normally there isn't a hole here. You've been in these woods many times. There's not a hole here, but there's a hole now. But that's where the footprints seem to end.
I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay. I like kind of creep up towards the hole carefully, since this is not something I've seen before. Is it too big to be like an animal's burrow?
Yeah, it kind of looks like as if the earth gave in, like as if like
Okay, so
Earth just kind of
on his
disappeared
face, like he looks
from
very concerned and scared at this, and his expression is visible to Gigi, but he does like still get closer to examine it, and if he can try to like look into it.
Do you have dark vision?
I do, because I'm a half orc.
Okay. Then you see about 30, 35 feet down, you see Jean, a female, collapsed on the ground, unconscious.
Oh,
And it looks like there's this like cavern though, like the space around seems to be big, like a cavern.
then his expression becomes no less concerned, but more excited.
Okay.
Like his eyebrows go up and he points down into the hole so that Gigi can see, but even though it's dark, yeah,
You
like,
see?
he's pointing.
I don't see. It's too dark. I can't see anything.
He makes sounds. He's still pretty mute, but he nods his head, and he's gonna starting to like try to climb down there.
Okay. Do you have rope
Oh,
or
boy.
Is
something?
the hole like? Is there a way to climb back up the hole? Like, does the earth go straight up, or is it like so completely concave that the hole is like there's no way to get up the hole yet?
Envision this like a cavern underneath the earth's soil, and then like just like a circle hole on the top just kind of went away, like it like fell in, and now there's just this cavern.
So it's more like an oubliette.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast the light cantrip
Okay.
at the top of the well, or the not well. I imagine it like a well, but at the top of the hole,
Sure.
and see if that shines bright enough for me to see at the bottom. Which I just have normal vision, so I don't remember how that works. If it's 60-foot normal,
Okay.
or if light goes off 60 foot or 30 foot.
Light's only 20 feet.
Oh, really?
I-
It shines like a torch.
Yeah, it's only 20 feet.
Yeah. Bright
Dang.
light 20
Okay,
feet,
so I
and
can't
then
quite
like there's
see.
another like 20 feet of like
You
dim
can't see
light.
her, but you can tell there's a
But
big
I don't have I don't have
cavern
low
there.
light vision, so
Yeah.
okay.
She's
So
going
yeah,
to school.
I'll just believe you. But
All right.
I say I don't know.
I put
That
my
looks like a
hands on
dangerous
your
climb.
shoulders to like
Okay.
really get your attention, and then I
Yep.
point back at the village.
You want me to go
And I
get
kind
help?
of give you like a gentle like, yeah, like push and nod,
Okay.
and he stays there.
I'll hurry off
Um,
to the village to try and get help,
I'm back.
and I'll yell and be like, hey, we found John. She's down in a hole. We need rope. We need people to help. Oh God, we have to save her. She's stuck in a deep collapsed hole in the ground. And I try and get people to come with me and find rope.
Do I have
Someone,
rope?
I'll
Do
try
I
and
have
find
rope
rope.
nearby me?
Probably, yes.
I want to spring to action. I'm like,
Yes,
I
you
get up
do.
from my blacksmith bench, being a strong boy that I am, and I'm like, I could probably, help. So I go to help, and I grab whatever is around me that I think is useful.
A couple of tools.
Whatever I
yeah.
got. Sure.
Sure. Whole rope? I got you.
I'll join in the rescue effort.
All right.
Yay!
So you all come back with hopefully ways to climb down there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably not climbing down, but I'll let the strong people climb down.
I'll
I
climb
will
down.
down.
I will assist him climbing down. I'll hold the
All right,
rope.
I will cast guidance
I want to climb
as
down.
well on whoever is climbing down to try and save John.
Okay, there's two
So I
two
guess
people
on
climbing down.
Tiberius first.
Okay.
Okay. So I cast guidance on Tiberius for +1 on competence bonus on a skill check. So for your climb check.
I tried.
Do I have to climb or can I just jump in? Like, how deep is it? How cool am I?
It's 35
30
feet
feet down,
down. So
and it's
you would
dark.
probably
Oh.
die from the
okay.
fall or
I'm
close.
sure you guys knotted the rope, but yeah, go ahead and roll a climb check.
Yeah, I'll pray for more guidance and I'll climb.
Okay.
Eh,
Yeah, boy.
I think I got
boy
that off in
climbs
time.
just fine. No problem.
I put a
How do I
rank in
do it?
climb.
I actually have a rank and climb as well. I just don't have
Oh,
strength.
really?
And it's not my class skill.
Nice.
All right, so yep, there you go.
Okay. Yep. All right. So you guys both climb down, and you find Jean like, unconscious there. She only looks hurt from the fall. No other evidence. But perhaps because there's light in the room now, you guys kind of look around, and there's one face of the cavern that seems to be like a flat, smooth wall. And a single symbol about the size of a human head is on the wall, engraved into it. And,
Okay, I look at
Let
both
me
Jean
edit
and the
this
wall,
here.
but I will try to
This is
treat
the
like
symbol
her
that you see.
her wounds. It looks menacing. I try to bandage her up and stuff. And
Okay, go ahead and roll a heal check.
yes, this is what I was here for.
Okay, you do. Her wounds don't seem to be too great. Her leg is mostly like, it's not broken, but it's like really bruised up and swollen. Seems like her left leg has like taken most of the brunt of the fall.
Yeah.
I got
Um,
when you said seems.
do you what? What was that? What'd you say?
No, when you said seems, like I think my internet shit the bed for a second because then you didn't say anything for a while and then you
Oh.
came back like you were still just finishing your sentence.
That's
So never
Ventrilo,
mind
yeah.
me.
Yeah. Ventrilo will buffer things instead of me coming in like a robot. It'll just buffer it and then release it when it gets all its packets. Which I kind of prefer, but it's also weird when you get like a whole bunch of shit all at once. Anyways.
Seems like. What does it seem like?
I don't
Well,
know.
it seems.
It
and then
seems
it continues.
like.
It's funny.
Yeah. Okay, so do you wake her up?
Yeah, I'll attempt to wake her up, and I have my water skin if she seems like she's, dehydrated.
Okay.
If she's thirsty, I'm down there looking all great. No, I'm just kidding.
When you start to wake her up, she wakes up in a full panic. It's like she doesn't know where she is or what's going on, and she's pushing away from you and off of you. And one thing that you remember about Jean when you see her eyes open is that they're completely glossed over.
Okay.
And you remember, oh, she's the blind
She's
one.
blind.
that doesn't come out very much. She's a villager everybody knows about, but she doesn't socialize too much.
All right. Um, well, if she like pushes away from me, I get like very timid and like scared myself, so I kind of like recoil from that and uh give her space.
I want to try to calm her down, you know, let her know that the danger has passed. We're here to help get her out of this hole that she's found herself in, but we want to know like how did you get here? Do you remember anything of the night of the fire? Do you know how you ended up in this pit? Do you remember anything, John? Is there anything you can tell us that would be useful? But other than that, you know, just hang tight. We're gonna get you out of here. Everything's gonna be okay. You know, no reason, no need to panic. The
She
danger seems
hears
to have
her
passed.
name and she like looks in the direction of your voice. Tiberius? Oh my god, and she just starts crying and bawling her eyes out.
It's okay. I'm here. That's fine. You're okay. Boy's here too. We're gonna help you get. We're gonna help you get settled and get out of this pit. Get you all situated. You know, medically. Looks like you got some abrasions. I don't know. Without getting. I'm not a healer. It's not what I do.
She casts a spell and walks up to you, Tiberius, and puts her hand upon you. And you seem to be like watching what seems to be like a memory of hers.
All right.
And the
What do I see?
memory is that she woke up from her sleep and there was this little fairy dragon that was glowing and stuff above her bed. And she thought to herself, because she waved her hands in front of her eyes, I can see. And she's looking around the room all confused, like, I see. And then curiously, she gets up and starts following this very bright, colorful dragon in the dark, dreary night. And it just seems to start leading her into the woods. And then she fell. And the fairy dragon seems to kind of like hover over the hole as she's like falling and seeing it, but then she hits the ground and goes unconscious.
Okay. So is there a way for me to relate to the people that I'm with that I've had some sort of weird uh, vision here while holding on to
Yes, yes, yes.
Boy is standing right beside you, right?
I'm not like exactly right
John,
beside him, but I'm kind of like,
John, while holding on to
Well,
his
I mean,
corner.
he
And
he could just tell you.
yeah, I don't
yeah,
really
he
know how
could.
to describe what I've just seen, but like I relay the events as I have witnessed them to the party. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's what I do without saying all those words. Yeah, she was led into the forest by a fairy dragon, and somehow, although she is blind, while this fairy dragon was leading her away, she had the ability to see, and it's as if I saw through her own eyes the events of that evening.
Hmm. I mean, I raised my eyebrow. That does sound very strange.
And her being led away into this chasm. What I don't know is if the fairy dragon had intended for her to fall, or if it was just weird circumstance. And I don't
Do I
really
know
know
what a
the
fairy
significance of
dragon
the
is?
fairy dragon, but yeah.
You know what fairies would look like? And you have a pretty good idea of what dragons would look like?
A fairy dragon? Yeah, he's confused here, but he does understand what you say. Um, he
Um,
kind of gestures towards the rope.
Aranaxis, you actually do know about fairy dragons, in some of your little myth books that you read. So they're all myths, so to say. But you know that they tend to be tricky. They like to play tricks and stuff like that, but
Like a particularly cruel jest.
well, you're not really sure, I guess, if it was cruel or not, because Tiberius did bring up a interesting point. And
That she
also,
could see it?
you guys have no, you guys have been in these woods before, and you've never seen this hole here before, and it looks like a natural
Right.
cave-in, not like an intended built trap or anything like that.
There are much deeper forces at work here. This all can't be a coincidence. The attack, this cave suddenly opening up, visions of dragons, actual dragons. Something has changed. Something significant. Did anybody mention that there was a symbol down there?
Not me.
Okay. Well, let's get her up out of that
Yep.
hole so that we can rejoin the rest of the group.
Does Tiberius tell anybody?
Yeah. Did I notice the symbol on the wall?
Yeah.
Did I? Okay. Uh, I'm just gonna say, like, also we should, after we get Jean to safety, we should come back and investigate, because something's not right about this hole. Maybe there's more to discover here, but I think our first priority should be to get Jean to safety. Out of this
Battery
pit. If you
low.
just fell and you got hurt, you don't want to hang out in the pit that you're in while a bunch of adventurers, poke and prod at walls and stuff. So let's get her,
Charging
to
battery.
the other townsfolk, into some relative safety, even though we have to leave this area, and then we can come back and, see what's going on with this hole, see what we think about it, if everyone's in agreement. I don't know. That's why.
Arataxis nods. It's a good thought, a wise decision. I agree.
I simply nod.
I will use my carpentry skills to start fashioning some sort of pallet that she can be raised in, since her leg is broken, right?
Well, you don't know if it's broken, but it's like black, bruised, and swollen. It's.
Oh, okay.
There might be
I
fractures.
fashion up
Yeah.
a seat that we can tie to the rope so that she can sit in it, and we can just raise her up.
I offer my quarterstaff as a walking stick, so she can put more pressure on it than her leg.
I tell her if she can hold her hands around my neck, I'll climb her out of this freaking cave, no problem. Just hold on.
Okay.
Okay, so everybody is competing to help her out.
All right. Well, she's.
I'm not.
Yes, let's
she's
all
gonna
compete.
get her
You guys
help.
can handle it.
I will use your rope. Let's tie her to me in case if I go, we all go. No, I'm just kidding.
We're-
Whatever
we're
seems like the
working
safest
together.
way.
All your
I'm just-
ideas
I'm just
come
thinking out loud.
together, and you guys manage to get her out of the hole without too much hassle.
Yeah. We could just pull him up once he's
Hey,
on
we
the
did
rope.
it! Yay!
Yay. And then you guys head back to the village. When you guys get back
Okay.
to the village does seem to be well underway of collecting themselves and digging through ruins of houses and returning with perhaps useful items.
As we start to enter the town, because I do feel like I want to explore this hole, I want to flag down an elder or somebody who is older, and tell them about the events of the hole and like my experience with John, but also, kind of just, get John to them so we can, double back and, see what we can make of this symbol in this pit, or
Hmm.
to take the time you guys need, but we should get back to it. I feel like the rescue was a success.
Okay. They are grateful that John has been found, and some of them take her off, and they go and start asking her questions and helping her and stuff like that, and getting her more comfortable and bandaging her. And they say, very well then. The village has decided that we're not going to leave for a couple of days. Um, but we would also like to see if somebody, and I was thinking you, and your friends, if you could go to Camelon ahead of us, because we will be slow at traveling, and warn them that we are arriving and that our village was attacked.
Uh, they're talking to me, right? I say,
Yes.
yeah, that's not a problem. We're gonna go check out this symbol in a pit. It may or may not lead to anything, but I'm happy to, go ahead of the group and just make sure the way is clear on the way to Camelon and let them know to expect us, in what capacity, and let them know what capacity we're in as a village, and just the general events of what's going on. I'll relay all that information to them. You can count on.
Okay, very well then. Try not to take too long with this thing you're investigating, though.
You got it. You can count on me.
Okay?
So with that said, I just, I look for Aranaxis and Boy and Gigi. I don't know if Gigi is around. I don't. Whoever's
Yeah,
around, I say,
I'm
you
around.
guys want to go? Let's go check out this. Let's go check out this foreboding symbol in this hole. If we can't do anything else, at least maybe we can, draw it down, make a note of it or something, and see if it,
I
see, or
I
maybe
look
you already
I look
have. I don't.
frightened and shake my head like um my hands like waving like across each other, and then I look over like I guess towards the north where Camlon would be, and I point there.
You don't. Are you saying you want to just head straight north? You don't want to
I
get.
nod.
Oh. Well, um, I just want to make a note. I just feel like there's some significance to this hole that John fell in, given all that I've seen through her visions and the fact that she was led away by some mysterious glowing creature. I just think we should check it out. If you don't feel comfortable, you're welcome to hang out here in Drogen for a minute. I don't know how long it'll take. I'm assuming it'll be less than an hour or two, and then we can be on our way north. But yeah, I definitely, don't want to make you uncomfortable or anything.
He looks like to the side a few times, and like he takes his quarterstaff and and grips it, and he takes a step forward.
So are you coming with?
He nods.
Okay.
He just looks
So
like he doesn't want to, but he will.
all right, sounds good. All right then. So we're gonna make our way back to the pit and see if there's anything just amiss. We're gonna roll some, I don't know, roll some perceptions or something while we're
Sure.
down in the hole. See if we can
Okay.
see if we can detect magic or evil or anything like that. I have detect evil, right, as a paladin?
You
Out of
do.
character. Okay, so let's do something like that.
Okay, you guys return back down to the hole. Does everybody go down to investigate? And if so, what kind of checks would you like to try?
What, to get down there?
No, to investigate.
Um, once the symbol is brought to my attention, I will see if I can figure out what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Arcana?
not actually trying to investigate the thing. I'm just keeping an eye out for any danger.
Sure. Let me look at you guys' knowledges here.
Yeah, if I'm able to like take 10, climb the rope down, I'll go down and check it out.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah,
threat.
I think with
You'll get
nodding
down
it.
fine.
Okay. I didn't know what the DC was.
Roll a knowledge history.
Oh, I have that one. Oh my god. My rolls.
Okay. Both of you remember.
Instead of history, can I do religion or no?
That's not
You
typically how it
can
works.
check back into all of your religious knowledge, and like this symbol is not ringing a bell to you at all.
Okay, then I won't waste the roll.
Yay. But Gigi and Aranaxis. Wait, Aranaxis.
No, you had it right. Aranaxis. Aaron.
Aaron. I just want to
It's
say it
called Aaron.
fast, but
Aranaxis.
Aranaxis. Yeah. You guys remember being shown this symbol before, a long time ago, in a lesson with Sarah. And the symbol was the symbol of mole people. It's a symbol they used often. And you've never seen a mole person before. You actually don't even know if they exist or if they still exist. But you don't know like why it's here. And this wall seems to be like it's very smooth, but the stone seems to be like exceptionally hard. Like almost impenetrable. Like if you took a pickaxe to it right now, you probably wouldn't dent it.
Should I detect evil?
You cast detect evil and you don't detect any evil.
Hey, there's no evil.
Have the mole
So this-
men been
so-
here this whole time?
You look around the cavern, you don't see any evidence of any living beings.
But this hole here has just opened up recently. Could this be their doing?
You look up and it looks like the hole just naturally caved in, as if there was just too much pressure on a weak surface and it just caved in. You can tell by how
If the fairy
the
dragon
plants
was,
are hanging over and falling with the hole.
if the fairy dragon led John here for a reason, this would be it. But what does it mean? You say that, actually, I will look to Boy. I know that the ground has been disturbed by our own occurrences, but does it look like there may have been mole men or anybody else here before us? Is there...
I shrug my shoulders. I've never seen mole men before, right?
Nope. You can imagine how they look however you want.
I imagine they look terrifying. And so, yeah, as he shrugs, he shivers in his boots.
Yeah, I don't know. This seems strange, but maybe not the most important thing for us to be doing right now.
Well, Gigi
So let's make a note that we found a
and
moment.
Aranaxis, you guys
It's
also
definitely important out of character.
recall that in your lesson when Sarah was talking about mole men, she was talking about how they helped the white dragons win the war.
Oh, so they might know something about white dragons, so maybe we should try and find them and see if they have any information that might help us understand what's happening. That seems like a good idea.
Do the mole men have like extensive? Do I know? Do they have like extensive tunnels under the lands?
Part of the story that she would have told you is that they were known for being able to claw dig through stone others could not normally damage. And out of character for everybody, there is a new stone in this game that is almost impenetrable. But according to the stories, you think that the mole people were known to be able to penetrate this type of stone.
Like something harder than adamantine,
Yes.
basically.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
adamantine might not even exist in this world. No preconceived notions.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, I think we should see if we can find mole people here or around here.
I'll knock on the
I mean,
stone.
the
Should we
tunnel's
detect
still on,
magic
right?
on the symbol? This like it's like a glyph or something. Should we detect magic? On
It's
it?
just
See if-
like an
is it an
engraving
entry?
into the stone itself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you guys have never seen this type of stone before, but you are aware that it does exist on your planet.
Okay.
I feel this intense urge to check for traps. I don't know why.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
I should do that too. Because I have abilities for trap finding in this game.
There you go. You can just remind
Is there
him.
a secret door here?
So when you guys were looking around, you didn't see any like door or any markings on this wall.
Then somebody else also brought up another question. Is this part of a larger tunnel? Does it continue on in a direction?
You don't know. It does seem like it's just kind of like a wall in a cavern, and
But there's no other exits in the cavern.
right, there's no entrances or exits.
Hmm. I'm just considering whether or not the mole men may have a secret way to get closer to Camelon that the villagers might be able to use, protecting them from the eyes of the black dragons.
Maybe.
But I don't know enough about them, and we may not even be able to contact them.
Maybe.
We certainly don't have any other leads than we got a mole man symbol and we're in a pit with a really strong stone wall. I don't know.
Well,
Should we-
again,
should
the-
we wrap it up here? Should we wrap it up here and try and get, get headed towards Camlon, or like, is there any other checks you guys want to make? Is there anything else that we can do?
Well,
Besides
I was going to
speculate.
detect magic at the suggestion of
Okay.
Tiberius.
Well, you cast that and you don't detect magic.
Okay. And nobody found a secret door, or have we just not looked for one yet?
No, you guys have not found a secret door with your
Okay.
earlier perceptions.
Okay. And then my last thing is, as I mentioned, I was going to touch the symbol and maybe knock on the stone to see if by some chance that attracts some attention.
Maybe we just need to knock on it.
Okay. Well, when you knock on the stone, it doesn't really like make much noise, because it's just like.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
they're mole.
Yeah.
Maybe they just know.
And
I
you're
don't
sitting
know.
there touching the symbol, and you're like looking around, like is something gonna happen? But yeah, nothing happens.
Maybe they're not
Hmm.
here. Maybe we have to go somewhere else to find them.
I certainly think that we should relay the information that we've seemed to have found some sort of mole men wall, or the beginning of some sort of structure that the hints of a structure, not maybe the beginning, but like there's definitely hints of some sort of elaborate, or at least a wall underground here with a mole man symbol on it, very you know, a
Mm-hmm.
very ornate mole man symbol engraved into the stone, and we can relay that information, and as useful as it might be for us now, it might be more useful going forward. If we see more of these symbols, or maybe one of the villagers or the elders can glean more information on it for us than we're gonna be
Mhm.
able to get out of just hanging out in a hole.
You don't like being in a hole? Down in a hole.
I mean,
Feeling so
I don't really like being
small.
down in a hole.
uh,
I agree.
It's
I'm not sure what
it's
else
scary.
we can do here, but it is significant because, again, that fairy dragon led John here for a purpose.
There might be like some
But
exotic, I don't know, like mushrooms or something down here. Maybe I'll look for that.
I
We
can
can
think
in a
of
use
nothing else to
JRPG,
do at this
typically
time.
we
stuff.
gotta get
You
cut or
don't
something.
find exotic mushrooms,
cut
but
through
you
the
do
vine.
find some moss.
Okay.
Is it exotic?
Doesn't look like the
It's
normal
exotic.
forest moss. It's like a cave moss, something you're not used to seeing, I suppose.
But it's interesting because it's natural to me and I look at it.
We
I
have to
don't
go
know
on a
whether it can
quest
be
to
used
find a
for
key and then come back to the zone later to open the door.
Maybe you should mark this on your map.
That's what I was thinking. Like, let's make a note of it, and then probably we come back here for the fat loot at the end of the game. Like, oh shit, remember that mole man symbol from the first day? Yeah, that's where all the crazy treasure chests are hidden behind those symbols. But you gotta have the mole man key. We don't have it.
Gotta have the mole man key. All right. So, what kind of symbol do you guys want for
Yes.
your mole cave? An
the
X
mole
or
man
a
symbol.
flagger? Well, I don't. I would have to make a
A circle, 'cause it's a
transparent
hole.
version of it. Hmm. Let's do diamond. I'll I'll work on like a graphic
works.
artwork of There you go. Okay. I guess we don't need this flag here. I would put that there so you guys could find the town, but there you go. I'll make a colored version, transparent, of the mole symbol so it stands out, because black will just bleed right into that.
Wait, that's not a circle.
No, it's not.
Is the hole diamond shaped?
It is now.
Oh, that's significant.
The hole keeps changing shape, guys. We gotta tell everyone we know.
All right, so you guys are deciding that it's time to return to the town, the village.
I think
Yeah,
so.
and
Okay.
we'll be like, holy moly, you'll never guess what we found.
Okay, so yeah, you tell the elders about that, and sense motive or not, none of them really seem to like know anything about mole people. In fact, one of them maybe cracks a joke about like what they might look like, but in all seriousness, they're like, "Oh yeah, we need to pack up and."
Yeah, we need to get to Camelon. So let's go.
They're reporting to you guys that some of the farmhouses further away from the village had gone unharmed. So a number of villagers have all gone to they split up and went to those farmhouses and are collecting what they can, like wagons and food and whatnot, and loading it up. And so that's why it's going to take them a little bit longer to get to Camelon.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, maybe
I
we'll
told
see
them that
on
we
the
would
way.
head out in advance of them and let Camlon know to expect us. So if you guys want to come with me, we should probably start heading out now while they're still collecting
I-
things, because we gotta get there
I nod.
ahead of them.
I do feel a responsibility to help as many people as I can, and this would be how to do it. I don't say that, but I nod.
Okay. Then they say
Hopefully in
here,
Camelot will be well received.
take what we can offer, and so you guys receive 5 days each of trail rations and
Okay.
Okay.
a sleeping
Good.
bag
Oh, needed,
and
but okay.
a mess kit. Actually, you guys don't
Okay.
need a mess kit. You have rations. You can buy a mess kit later if you guys want to. But you guys all have a sleeping bag, rations, and torches. And if you haven't bought a rope yet, you guys already have one
I
rope.
didn't
I
have a
know
rope.
that much, right?
I want some rope though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they give you guys rope. As much as you guys need.
Cool.
But remember, rope's heavy, so, there's only so much. I'm not even sure
Yeah.
if the halfling can carry a rope.
I'm moderately strong. I got 14 strength.
Your halfling only has, what, eight strength? Yeah. So,
Yeah, no, I'm not
Yeah.
carrying like any rope or anything.
And his carrying
There's-
capacity is like a quarter or a half because he's
It's
small.
terrible.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
I'm basically going to be a minimalist,
I
but
could
which
put
is
the
fine 'cause I'm a
halfling
guru.
on my shoulders.
Yeah, actually, now that you mention it, the scale mail I'm wearing. Oh, I need to reduce its weight because it should be half.
Yeah.
Half, yeah. But it probably still is heavy for somebody with 8 strength.
Yeah, no, I probably am encumbered or something. I didn't think about this when I did my build.
Wait a second, weren't we limited to -9?
If you're encumbered, I can carry some of your stuff. I don't mind.
Wasn't that before racial bonuses were included?
Maybe.
Because
No,
yeah,
I
halflings
just-
have like what, a -2 strength.
I don't know. I made my character how I made my character, and I don't think it's unreasonable to have 8 in a number. And yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I'm pretty sure
I doubt
halflings
Secret
have
wants to talk
-2
about it.
strength, don't they?
They do, yes, they do. That's
Yeah,
so
but-
you should be fine.
Yeah.
I requested that you guys don't have anything below 9, but Zerdurium didn't like that each and every time it was brought up, so I knew
I think it's an unreasonable request.
he wasn't going to do that, so.
I'm okay with no
Well, I mean,
7s, and I did no 7s.
Mechanically, a 9 and an 8 are the same, so it
Sure.
should be fine.
Yeah. I don't have a problem with it. It was just a request because I want you guys to be heroes, not weaklings, because I'm gonna throw
So
some
you
shit
said-
Yeah,
at
but
you.
not. Yeah, it just.
Oh, a bedroll.
I'm a halfling. Like, I'm not supposed to be strong, right? Like, I'm a halfling guru oracle.
That's why they have -2 strength.
Sure.
Yeah.
But you're supposed to be stronger than all the other halflings you meet in the world.
I disagree.
This
will
isn't
be.
Galarian, this is my world. That was the idea. So whether or not you disagree, that was my idea. Anyways, yes, go ahead.
Did we get trail rations? I mean,
Yes.
is there any food?
Yes, we got 5
Yeah.
each.
Mm-hmm.
They just
Okay.
gave us 5 days of rations each. Yeah, the people at the outset of the village in those farm. They know we're going in ahead of them, so they gave us some stuff, some sleeping bags, and some minor kit to just make our way ahead of them.
It's what they could spare.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. We don't have any actual money though, right? Or do we?
They
You
did
should
not.
have
I
some
do have
money
some
left
money.
over
You
from
have
when you bought your
any-
stuff in the beginning.
Yeah, you have your own money, but they didn't. They did not have any money to supply you with.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize we had cash to begin with. I thought we were just going to be given stuff.
But you have your
sounds
starting gold, and you were supposed to buy whatever you wanted, but not travel
Okay.
gear because you had no knowledge that you were going to be traveling. But
Yeah, can someone else carry my rations? Because that actually puts me over my light encumbrance.
oh my god! See,
I'll
this
carry
is...
his ration. I got 18 strength. I'll carry his ration.
At least he's
whatever.
babysitting
I don't-
himself on this one for now. But well,
No, yeah, I mean, I'm making sure I follow all the rules. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna, try and sneak anything. I try and make sure I calculate everything right. But yeah, I'm basically carrying nothing but my armor and my Morning Star, and that's 19 pounds, and my
His
encumbrance
halfling
is 19 and a
travels
half.
light. Even his clothes weigh him down. He's practically naked because he, you know. You should just be a naked halfling.
Yeah, no, I have very, very light, guru-esque clothing underneath my armor.
He's naked under his armor. You can see his butt cheeks just hanging out.
Sure,
Flapping in the breeze.
fine with me. I don't care.
I'm kidding, but yeah. Okay, so
Yeah,
is
you might be
there...
surprised at how little I have.
I'm actually not writing any of this stuff down in my character sheet. I just give
I'm not
like,
writing down the trail rations. We
you
all
sh-
have 5, and
Yeah.
we can figure it out.
Yeah, like, unless you guys take
So-
longer than 5 days because you decided the lollygag, you should be able to get to your destination without running
Yeah,
out
we'll
of
be
food.
fine.
You can always go
I
hunting.
have survival
And any-
anyway, so I
There
can
you go.
hunt.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
and we
I
can
do-
find
I can do
food.
that.
Any items we get that are like more significant than like, rations or something, I would write pretty much everything else down. But yeah, for something like this, it's like we
Alright.
have 5-day travel, we have 5 days of rations. I think we'll figure it out.
Mhm.
Yep, the town is counting on us. Let's get going.
Okay.
All right, yep. Let's head out.
So a couple
What
of
time of
things.
day is it, though?
It's daytime now. Oh. I don't know,
Good.
probably like
Okay.
later afternoon, like 1 o'clock or so.
Okay. So we'll get a start, but we're gonna have to make camp before too long.
Yeah, actually, I never did set up the calendar, but a couple of things that you guys reveal that to. No, we're gonna use just a standard Gregorian calendar, and it is August 8th. We're just gonna come up with a random
8-8.
I never set the alarm. I mean the clock and stuff, so okay, here. There you go. Okay. And you guys know, like, you've never been to Camelon?
We've never left the village.
Other
Yeah.
than the surrounding area. Like, you guys have probably been on like the foot of this like land mass here, but never like past Sir's crater. But you guys do know, from what the elders have told you, because they do trades with Camelon. That's how you get some things here that you guys aren't able to naturally grow and acquire. But the trades don't happen very frequently, which is why there is a road. But Camelon, you know, is a monarchy, so it's ruled by a king, and that it's got a lot of people. Like, for this world,
It's a metropolis.
yeah, like for this world, like several thousand is like a lot of fucking people because it's kind of like a smaller world. But yes, it is. It's like it's a big city. And you guys know that they're known for farming and fishing. You know that there's like fishing boats. In fact, you guys did have like a fishing dock near the village. Like you have to travel a little bit, and one of the villagers has like a little hut over by the river or the northern part of the ocean there, for any kind of ocean river fishing. But the boats were destroyed. Any boats that were there are destroyed. But sometimes they would do boat trades to Camelon. But you guys also know that there is another town that Camelon trades across the water, Narnia. You don't know a whole lot about Narnia, other than they're very like not religious, but very what's a term for like monks and Zen and
Monastic.
Monastic?
Ascetic?
Or yeah, ascetic I think is the best one.
yeah, they're very much like that.
Yeah, they're ascetic monks. They're not like the Shaolin kind of monk. They're
No.
yeah, they pray, they wear robes, they're
Yeah, robes,
Yeah.
praying, very peaceful people, calm, like not a whole lot going on, but their belief system over there, you guys don't really know what it is, but you're told that they're, for the most part, like it's a good system. It's a wholesome, healthy system. Okay, so you guys head off and you go. So how we're gonna do travel is gonna vary between cities and what you're doing and how you're doing it and where you're going and why you're doing it. So in this case, I would like you guys to go ahead and do just a single travel perception. And if there's anything that you guys would like to do during the travel, such as hunting, or other random things while you're traveling. I don't know. Give me any ideas if you have
Secret,
any ideas. What's up?
I have a question for you that isn't necessarily important now, but so whenever I roll perception, I have an ability that lets me add half my character level to my perception roll when trying to find traps. It's like trap finding.
Yeah, that's just called trap finding.
How do you want me to denote that such that, because I don't know if I'm looking for a trap or if I'm looking for, other things.
What's your skill called?
Boy. It's
What?
the Seeker
Boy?
archetype of
It's in the Seeker? Okay, let me just...
of Oracle, and the ability is called Tinkering.
Okay.
Also, I cannot roll below a 16 this session.
But yeah,
I've rolled like
there's no
316.
roll notes in Fantasy
Wait for
Grounds, so I
combat
don't know
to
how to
start.
handle it.
Oh, but see, in combat, I'm not going to participate, therefore I'm not going to roll. I am out of there. I'll let our strong, handsome paladin take care of
Yeah, this
Okay.
also isn't an ability that gives me a free
That's
check or
for
anything like that.
locating traps, so like it's when you're specifically telling me I'm
Okay,
looking
so
for traps.
I tell you.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I add it myself at that point. Okay.
Yeah.
So like here, I guess
There's
if I wanted, I'm very paranoid. I want to look for traps, like holes that will collapse into the ground while we're on the road.
Sure.
So should I roll a separate perception
No.
with the bonus for that then?
No, I just
Or
add your
I just say
bonus
I'm
if I
including
think
that.
there's a trap.
Okay. Alright, so add one if there's any more hole traps that I'm paranoid about.
Uh, so Gigi's like always
Okay.
looking at the ground and something looks like suspicious. They're like, oh, walk around it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I hear these things happen. I'm also paranoid of fire because of the dreams I've had. So if I see any fire, I'm gonna take special like interest in making sure it's not like dragon dangerous destruction fire.
I'd be concerned about random fire out in the woods myself, to be honest.
Yeah.
Seems like they just wanted to burn our village.
I'm gonna make my way away from the party and start setting random campfires up.
I'm the true villain.
No. I have
It's
to put
me.
out the fires.
Okay.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Sure. You only, yeah. Sort of.
True.
I mean, what do you do about lightning?
I mean,
you know, whose fault is it then?
But I
You
mean-
know, like, can you
Whoever
prevent
cast the
that?
spell.
No, okay.
you could have. You probably should have tried. God damn. I'll get hit by the lightning first and save the forest.
I'm trying to find something, and I'm not finding it. I don't know why. Is it this one? Okay. Perfect. Okay, you guys are on your way, and something happens. On day 2,
Yeah.
let me just see whether or not you guys notice it.
Oh, I fucking noticed the fuck out of it. When
We're adventurers. Something always happens.
All right.
I mean, not that our
Um,
characters know yet, but
Tiberius and
Yeah, we
Boy
don't know. We are.
will be able to act in a surprise round. So everybody can roll
Yay.
initiatives. So highest 5,
Yay.
if you open up your character sheet,
Oh, I'm ahead of you. I already
you're already
combat. Initiative. Where is it? It's gotta be here somewhere. There it is.
that's
Initiative
what she was
plus
trying
1.
to tell you.
There it goes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I rolled shit.
we
though,
had
so
a
I'm gonna go like-
practice. I showed him some of this stuff like a little while ago.
Yeah, she taught me. She
He's
taught
very
me the
sharp,
way.
by the way, so you can tell him something and he'll pick it up. So
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
I
don't
didn't
tell me
assume he
anything,
wasn't. So-
no, like when it comes with software, like sometimes you'll tell somebody about something in software and it takes them forever to locate it. So like I'm just
Like
he's-
certain other players we play with that seem technologically impaired.
yes.
Unnamed
So
players.
like I gave him the info for Ventrilo and he was on before a minute was up. Like you know what I mean. So
Wow.
Yeah.
I wish I was that
that's an
much into
impressive
technology.
feat. It's an impressive feat. So, oh right, we only
I
have
could
4
write
players now.
Ventrilo,
So
the
1,
app.
2, 3, 4. All right. Let me put you guys. Who would be like?
I can turn it on though. Hey,
Let's say you guys are walking side by side, 2 in front, 2 in back. Who's in front? Who's in back? I guess.
I'll be in
I
Tiberius
want to
front.
be in the front. Can we do a flying V? We.
Oh, good. I was
Oh.
definitely
I'm
gonna
in
be like,
the-
I'm in
I'm in the
back,
back.
so.
I'll be in the back. We keep.
Yeah, I
you
don't know.
guys
Flying V
Yeah.
with 4
here.
people.
Diamond
lopsided.
formation, guys. Let's get in diamond
Diamond,
formation.
there we go.
There, yeah, like this.
We want a straight line. Fire, lightning bolt formation.
Okay. Tiberius, you're walking along your merry way, and before it happens, you're going to be able to react. So in the surprise round, who was it again? Tiberius and Boy. Okay.
Not me, I know that much.
Yeah.
Looks like Boy, you get to go before Tiberius. But
Really? Wow.
you guys both
You rolled
see
poorly.
a snake lurching itself
A
out
snake.
to bite at
It's a
Tiberius.
snack.
It's a snake.
I know what to do here.
It is. A big one?
Oh, it failed.
It is calm and placid now.
Oh. Okay.
I calm it down, and I take a 5-foot step forward, and I start gesturing towards it, but that's my surprise round.
Tiberius, you get to do one thing, like a standard action or a move action. Any ideas of what you would like to do at this moment? The snake seems like it was about to attack you, but then like
You gotta give me a second, Deadly. My mom's calling me. Her TV's not working. I'm sorry. I want to jump out of the way though. That's what I want to do. I want to, try to get not bit.
Okay. That's fine.
That was a cool cartwheel across the side.
Woo! Yeah,
Yeah.
right? Okay, then you'll move. Alright, so round 1, Gigi. They're jumping away from a snake. But the snake seems kind of like chill
I'm
all of
walking
a
towards
sudden.
Well, we just saw a boy say something. Did he say something? He spoke.
Yeah, you don't know
Catherine
what
spoke.
happened.
Like what?
Okay.
But the snake doesn't seem too bad anymore.
I will cast resistance on myself and take a few steps back.
Okay.
God, why do they not put the duration in here? God damn it.
Aranaxis?
I turned to boy and raised an eyebrow at his spoken words, even though I don't understand what they said. He said,
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
All right.
Do you have this under control?"
I nod.
I I nod affirmation, and I will just let boy do what he does.
Okay, then we are out of combat as the snake is going to be calm for a minute. Is there anything you guys would like to do within the next
Yeah,
9
I'm
rounds?
going to I'm going to talk with quotation marks like to the snake, giving it like just a little bit of space and gesturing peacefully towards it and wild empathy it to just make it more friendly towards us.
Okay.
It's your new companion.
Maybe, but not until level 4. But yeah, I'll wild empathy it.
Okay. It just seems docile and staring at you. It's just mostly puzzled. Doesn't look threatening at all.
Yeah. Um, if I influence it positively, or whether I guess I don't, I'm not sure. They typically don't have very good checks versus this, because they're animals. But I will use a round of my domain speak with animals, and
Okay.
I tell it to um, go off the path here. It's dangerous on this path.
I watch with curiosity as I hear boy speak. I don't understand him.
It responds back to
I hear
you.
I hear this guy talking in parcel tongue, and I just detect
Exactly.
evil on the side. I'm like, is this boy guy evil? Like,
Yep,
he's
I'm
talking
a
to
wizard,
snakes now?
actually.
Freaking me
Not
out.
everybody that can speak parcel tongue is evil.
Yeah, it responds back
I
to
know.
you
I don't
and
know that
says,
though. I'm a young village boy.
Yeah.
"Don't step on me," and then it slithers away.
Don't tread on me.
Yeah. Okay. I kind of like maintain the concentration on the calmness as it like slithers away, giving it its respected distance. And I wipe like my brow with my hand, like phew.
That was
All right.
great.
Yeah. And
So rare that you actually get to see druids be able to do druid things.
to do this thing, I did.
Yeah, that was awesome. Usually it's, oh, the animal attacks right away. There's no time. Ah, combat.
Oh yeah. Thankfully, Tiberius's initiative was so terrible that I beat it with a 1.
My first action was to get away from it. So they didn't really matter what
Yeah.
my initiative was.
Well, I mean, if it had gone first somehow and bit you, then you might be more inclined to defend yourself. That's usually
Right,
how it
well,
ends up happening. Is
it's really not hard
fight
to
combat
chop
breaks
a
out.
snake in half with a greatsword. I'll save it. I'll save the heroics for when there's a chance to be heroic. I don't need to kill snakes.
Okay, well that's good. I appreciate that. Yeah, this was a peaceful resolution here, and yeah, I look to the others and I give like a thumbs up, I guess. It's like okay, everything's okay.
Yeah, good job. I'm impressed.
I pat him. I pat him on the shoulder. Hey, good job. Thanks for talking that snake down. He was, you know, he's,
Alright,
he was
I
feeling
smile just like how my portrait
snaky.
is. I'm happy, a little bit blushy.
Okay, cool. So you guys carry on then?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna carry on, my wayward son.
I hope we don't meet any other like animals like that because I can only do that once per day.
Oh,
We'll
eh.
see.
If it is an animal, I hope it's a bigger one, because snakes.
I'm gonna ask you how you learned to talk to snakes.
When you ask him that, he shrugs.
But you can't talk to us, but you can talk to snakes. That's interesting.
He like rubs his chin and lifts like an eyebrow, nodding like, yeah, it is, and I don't know why.
Okay.
All right. You guys can roll new perceptions.
I just shrug.
Okay.
New perception.
Mm-hmm.
I add snakes to the list of things that I'm looking for because I'm paranoid about them.
Yeah. See, there you go.
You're paranoid about
While
the
I'm looking
friendly
down at the
snake?
road for holes in the ground, now I'm also looking for snakes on the ground. I might jump at a stick or two.
I am perceiving so much right now. I've never been more perceptive in my whole life than I am right now.
Is that true? Okay, so you guys are traveling. Another day passes. So your stuff's reset. And on this day, everybody but Boy gets to act on a surprise round. So guys,
It's a new day.
yeah, it's a new day. You guys are traveling more. And go ahead and rearrange yourselves to how you would be traveling again.
Wait, haven't we been here before? This forest looks familiar.
Where's my initiative? You said roll new initiatives, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. In this surprise round, Aranaxis, you get to go first. What you hear, what tips you off, is that you hear grunting sounds coming from the shrubbery over here that you can't see beyond. A couple of different grunting, like grunt, 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 grunt,
Oh
grunt.
boy.
To the left or the right of? Oh, there. Okay.
Over here, and you hear like the sounds of like twigs snapping and brush being pushed, and it's like it's coming
Okay.
towards you guys.
I will glance back at Boy, give him a nod, step to the side, and cast Mage Armor.
Okay. Alright, Tiberius, you also get to act in the surprise round, which means you only get to move or do a standard action. Is there anything you'd like to do? You can't see it, but you hear it coming. Or there might be more,
I want
perhaps.
to detect evil. I want to.
Okay, you cast the spell Detect Evil in the general area, and you don't detect any evil.
All right. Well, do I? As a free action, can I get my sword ready?
Detect Evil is not a free action.
No, I'm asking, can I get my sword ready as a free action? Is like readying your weapon a free action?
If you want to draw it, it's a
Um,
move.
Yeah, it's a move action. You can do it
Do I
next
get a
turn,
move
though.
and an action?
No, not
Okay,
on the surprise
okay.
round.
If you move, as in movement, you may draw your sword as part of it.
During the 5-foot step
Right.
on a surprise round.
Not a 5-foot step.
Not
you gotta
during a
take
5-foot
move.
step
Yeah.
as a move action. So you can
Gotta
both
move
move
at
your
least 10
character
feet.
like up to 30 feet or whatever and draw your weapon at the same time.
So you can do that next
But-
round,
And
though.
can I do that?
Yeah.
But not this round. Okay, it was one of the, either move or cast.
Yeah,
a
this
spell.
is just a surprise round where it's like you're getting the jump on the jump, so to say. Yeah.
See, that's a special skill that the other three of us can't do yet. Moving and drawing something is
Yeah.
a very complex skill.
Yeah, I cannot do that.
Yeah.
I can't
It
do it.
requires at least a +1 BAB.
Alright,
Oh, wait, no, I can't do that.
Guruji.
Wait, can I?
Your paranoia, you were
No,
too
oracles are
focused on
2/3.
snakes and traps on the ground that you didn't even think about the things on the side that are rushing at you. You can hear them, but you can't see them. What would you like to do?
I will delay until I see something happen, I guess. But well, I'm just gonna delay
Well, it's a surprise.
because I'm not going in first. Oh, it's a surprise. Okay, I'll ready an action to cast a spell if I see anything come out and like attack us threateningly.
Okay. So the remaining part of their surprise action is to show up. This is
Okay, that triggers my ready
creature
action.
comes rushing out. But a second one as well.
Uh-oh.
Okay, what's your ready action?
My ready action was to cast a spell when I see something threatening come out, so I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Oh, I guess you could have just done that anyways, but yeah, okay. Alright.
Yeah, but I wasn't going to if there wasn't something threatening coming out at us. It could have been like a single snake or something
It's a
that we
bunny
charmed,
rabbit!
right?
It wants to be friends. It's been following you. I'm Snake. Me
Okay, so
friend.
I have a +2 deflection to AC for a minute,
Alright, boy.
and as part of that
I don't know what
ready
humbling world you
action,
were.
I'm gonna 5-foot step.
Okay.
What?
I
Up
don't
to
know
it?
what humbling world you were in, but you weren't paying enough attention to act in the surprise round, so
Yeah.
you still don't get to go for a while. Alright.
That's
I
fine.
look surprised that Guru stepped upwards.
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Me
boys,
too.
holy
I'm
crap.
surprised.
I
Aaron
don't
X
think
is-
Boy has, like...
Well, I need to
seen a wild
protect the
boar.
party.
He wants
these
to
are
protect
terrifying.
you.
Okay, I will draw my club.
Mhm.
Ah, darn it, boy. You're so slow. I don't want to attack them because I think you might be able to defuse it, but
Well, protect
you haven't noticed
the
yet.
other.
I'm gonna have to take the initiative on this one. I will try to bash the boar with my club. With a heavy heart.
I mean, you guys eat boar in your village as a meat, you know. So
I know,
it's-
we do.
It's not
I
too
know.
uncommon, yeah.
I wave the club in Boar's direction.
It's okay, that boy ignored you anyways. I don't know.
All right, Tiberius I don't think you have the guidance on anymore. I'm gonna take that off you. There you go. Okay.
Can
Oh,
I
yeah,
draw my
sorry, I didn't
weapon
take
and
that off.
attack this turn?
Yes.
I want to power attack the shit out of this boar that's next.
Okay, so make sure that you have your token highlighted where you have that dark circle, and then control click on your target so that it targets it. There you go.
How do I roll the attack?
You can either double click or drag and drop it into the chat window.
I'm just doing melee base attack with the.
If you go
the-
to your actions tab, you should see your weapon there.
Okay. Okay, just double click that.
Yeah, the number for the attack. You disabled it.
Oh, he double clicked the damage.
Oh.
He needs to double click the attack.
Oh yeah, you gotta do the attack part first, and then... Oh, you missed. Okay, I'll
He
return
missed,
it.
so he didn't get
bad.
any damage.
There you go.
Oh well. Alright, it was a good
Yeah.
try.
Basically,
Alright.
yeah, you double click the attack. If you hit, then you double click the damage, and it just applies everything to
I was
the
wondering
target
why
you
I
have
was
selected.
I was wondering why it rolled those two d6s. I was like, that's not right.
That's not
Aren't I
right.
supposed to roll a d20 for? I was following your directions though. It's your guys' fault, not
Oh,
mine.
okay. Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay,
Alright,
I'm gonna 5-foot step over here,
I'm suddenly even more concerned about Guru.
and then I'm gonna attack Boar
He's
1.
going in.
Yeah.
I miss.
Yeah, this is concerning if you guys are gonna keep missing.
Remember that part?
I mean,
remember that
I'm
adventure
level
we went
1.
on
What
where
do
we
you
got
want from
killed by
me?
boars on day 3?
To hit.
Remember that
That's what
adventure
we
we
want.
had where we got killed by boars on day 3? That was a great adventure.
That was a fabulous adventure. Oh, we hit.
Wow, 23.
That's that's pretty good.
Yeah, I might have rolled an 18 or something, right? So
19.
But-
We rolled, yeah,
It-
we rolled
he attacked Guru, not me. That's terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, how bad are these things?
Oh, you're
We're
about to
level
find out.
1.
Dude, boars are no joke, even in real life.
Oh, you're disabled.
Are you serious? It rolled
Yeah,
a 23
they're
to
boars.
hit, and then one-shot me.
They're wild pigs.
Are you
They're
serious?
just full of muscle.
Well, the 23 could just be a high roll. It's not
It was a really
outside
high
the realms of...
Yeah, no. You
That's
can roll that.
ridiculous.
10 damage
That's
is-
ridiculous.
Even for a boar, the 10 damage is high, but you just rolled
Oh
good.
my god.
He rolled pretty good.
I
That's
got
why if
so
you ever
unlucky.
saw like a medieval crest of a
Just-
boar,
okay, just
it's
so you
like,
guys
oh, that guy's a
know-
badass.
Just so you know, my AC is 22. Okay?
These boars don't give
how
a
I
fuck
moved
about
up.
your 22
How did
AC.
you get 22?
Because I
He's a special
have
guy.
scale mail armor.
Oh, I forgot you have scale. Sorry.
Yeah, I have scale mail. I'm a halfling. I have dragon natural armor from my mystery, and I just put +2 from deflection bonus from the spell Shield of Faith.
Yeah.
Plus
okay.
I have
sorry.
like
Should've
3 dex
taken,
or something.
You should have taken dodge as a feat.
I keep
I
forgetting
was
you're an
too tied
oracle.
on.
The
I
other
was too
boar
tied on
misses
feats, I couldn't.
Tiberius. Alright, boy.
I saw that. I was watching.
Alright, I'm very
Yeah, I
scared
just fall down.
of what's
God damn it.
happening.
Uh-huh. This is
We're
kinda
literally
scary.
gonna party wipe.
Don't no. I'll
This
survive.
like
Don't worry, I got
tusk
these
just
boys.
goes right into Gigi, and Gigi's like, ugh!
Yeah, I back up because I'm so afraid of this, but I do have whatchamacallit. Let's see, 5 feet closer. They are within the distance of this calm animals, but
Okay.
see now I gotta roll because there's multiples of them, and I gotta get them all within my hit die limit.
Does them being attacked screw that spell up though?
It actually doesn't. It doesn't say
Oh,
anywhere in here.
that's
It
why I was
soothes and
concerned
quiets
about
Yeah,
you.
it's not a
initiating the fight, but that's
fascinate.
good.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like a
Okay.
calm.
Also, like in general, most spells that affect animals are lower level, but more powerful than affecting people, because animals typically don't have the kind of will.
They don't have
power
strong
that
minds,
Sounds
people
yeah.
good.
do.
5?
Okay, so it's 2d4 plus my level, so 6 hit dice of
You'll
animals.
affect
So I
both.
might be able to get both of them.
Yep.
So here goes. Here goes the save. I'm gonna try and save everybody, especially these boars. These
Mhm.
boars are in the greatest of danger.
You guys need to win this or it's game over. Fail save.
Well, I got one of them.
Yeah. So he's calm.
So this one
Docile.
is calm.
He's just
Let me
like,
put an effect
huh?
on.
Which one is it? Number 1? That's the one fighting.
Yeah.
Oh, so the one that tusks Gigi just kind of like chills out afterwards.
Yeah, it like chills out now.
It's like my job
Yeah,
is
it
done.
got all its rage out.
I did what I needed to do. I'm good. Nice. Very nice. Round 2. Anaraxis. Aranaxis.
Yes. Okay. 5. Is the bush hindered or anything?
Nah.
5, 15, 20, 25.
You're gonna provoke?
From
Number 2.
I thought
Well,
I
one
moved.
is calm and 2 is.
Oh,
like,
right. I can't walk through one
Here,
because
let
it's
me
actually not our
walk
ally. So
tokens.
Yeah.
you're right.
There you go. Okay,
Also,
you're gonna go that
isn't
way.
boar 2
There we go.
disabled?
Okay.
No,
No.
it shouldn't be hurt at all.
He missed.
Okay, I was
Yeah.
reading that damage before. Yeah.
And this Condor isn't going to attack me, is that
But
right?
also it's a boar.
It's not going to attack you,
So
no.
even if it was disabled, that wouldn't change anything.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't completely stop it.
Okay.
Boars
So
are fierce.
I will
Boars be boars.
flank with Tiberius.
Alright. Oh,
Yay! Rolling above 10 might help.
yay.
Alright, I'm done.
You guys haven't had enough training yet. Alright, Tiberius, you are now flanking. So if you open up on the top right corner where there's those little gray buttons, one of them looks like a +/- sign. If you click on that, it opens up modifiers. You can just click flank and then roll your attack. Unless you don't want to attack and you want to do something else, then you can certainly do that. Oh, you hit!
There we go.
Now you get to do your damage. Oof. Now, though it seems like it's dying,
Yay!
Yeah.
it's still
Although it's not
ferociously
that simple.
up.
Oh.
But that was a really good stab. Damn. Great swords do a lot of damage. Okay,
Power attacking greatsword. Yep.
They're
yeah.
pretty great, yeah.
They're pretty great.
They're more than.
I don't know
good.
if you were talking, Five, but we can't hear you.
No, I'm not. I'm just letting you guys react to how amazing I am.
Cool, okay. Alright. Yeah, you give it a good slice, but it's ferocious and it's still fighting to the death. Gigi?
I'm
Looks like we're having
unconscious.
boar for dinner.
No,
Or,
you're
no, I'm disabled.
disabled.
No, you're disabled.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to withdraw.
I don't think you want to withdraw that way.
Or, wait, hang on. If I withdraw, does that make me start bleeding? I don't remember how disabled works. Is it standard action makes you start bleeding out or something? Or
You
what does
can
it do?
Standard
do
actions do.
a partial withdrawal to avoid bleeding, which you move only
Half.
only half.
Okay. And I don't want to go next to the that boar. Well, I don't
Yeah.
really have good
The
directions
boar
to
below
go.
you seems to be calm. The boar above you seems to be ferocious and thrashing,
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, okay.
Covered in blood.
covered in blood. Yeah.
I'll go like here, I guess.
Okay.
As partial withdrawal, whatever, and I can only move 10 feet because armor. I do have a halfling trait that makes me have full 30-foot move speed, but then the armor brings me down to 20 again, and then half is 10. So that if you're wondering how that works.
Alright, Boar 1 is calm and chill. He's just watching Gigi walk around him. He's like, yeah, how's it going? Sorry about the wound. Didn't mean to do that, really. I'm just kind of hungry, you know.
Just a hungry boar.
Just hungry. Alright, Tiberius, you hurt me. I cannot have that. I must gore you. And hit. I hit. Okay, let's see if I can one-shot him too. Huh?
Uh-oh. Ouchies.
Ooh. Well, he has a better health pool, though. That consistent damage.
Yeah, I'm fine. 'Tis but a flesh wound.
It is but a flesh wound. Okay, boy. One seems very fresh.
I'm gonna move up to
Okay.
Tiberius, and I like kind of like try to pull on him to like gesture like for him to like go away, and I'm gonna cast Obscuring Mist.
Oh, okay. Where are we casting that?
Oh, it centers on me,
Oh, right. Oh, is it? Okay.
so we're gonna put all of this in mist. This is 20 feet, yeah.
Mist surrounds you, Tiberius. You can barely see the allies adjacent to you.
And the boar is as well. The boar
Why
is
are you
also
moving?
up. I gotta make this bigger. Oh, sorry.
Oh, gotcha.
It was on here.
So
Okay,
nobody can
there
see.
we go.
Huh.
Obscured 20 feet, yeah. And that's my turn. We can outlast the boar. If it can't find us, it can't hurt us.
Okay. Round 3. Aranath.
Also, this way,
Yeah.
hopefully nobody can threaten the other boar. That's the only way to break it out of its calmness.
True.
Oh, I was ordering food. Did I miss anything? I see a green circle on the ground.
Obscuring mesh.
Oh, okay.
I should have done that differently. That was my own mistake.
Trust the mist. Move away.
Ugh. I just don't want to leave Tiberius in the lurch. And that's the big issue. I
mean,
should
he
have
moves right
delayed
after
until
you.
after him.
You gonna delay till after who?
Yeah.
Because
So
of this
choice.
miss, because of this
Well, I
miss,
can't.
can
I
I
already
disengage
attacked.
freely, or am I still gonna
Oh,
provoke
that's
an
true.
attack from
You'll still
trying to move
provoke.
away? Well, then I'm gonna fucking swing my sword at this thing again, and I'll take the penalties from the miss. Because although like out of character, I'm saying this. Like it's nice to save the animals, but at some point we're gonna need experience points to level up.
Oh,
And if the animals keep escaping, then we don't
We
get
got
anything.
experience from the other one.
We would
You'll
still
get
get
experience
experience
whether or not you kill it,
from
yeah.
it.
Oh, I thought it was a JRPG. I was okay.
Ah!
You could withdraw
Yeah.
and not provoke from
A
it.
lot of times
It's a JRPG. We take 20 days to get there as we walked in every other direction trying to get random encounters.
Yeah, and a lot of times in Pathfinder and in a lot of D&D games, if you come up with
Oh,
a
sorry,
clever way to avoid something or get around an obstacle, you'll still get the XP for it. so you don't feel like you have to fight everything you see.
Okay, so if you
Okay.
want to attack it, you can, but the obscuring mist might make it harder to do. You can also withdraw and take no damage or no attacks from it, but that will kind of interturn if you withdraw.
He can 5 foot step away without penalty.
You could also,
and still
yeah,
have
5 foot
action.
step and yeah, but he's a paladin. His
Well, I
only
don't
action
want
is
to make
swing
what
sword.
boy did null or like seem to not
No,
count.
like
so
don't
I'll,
worry
I'll
about
step. I'll
what I
step
did.
away 5. I'll do my 5 foot step away. It's fine. We don't have to kill every little boar. It's fine. As long as we're gonna get some experience points from the encounter. I'm happy. Otherwise, I gotta smash everything and say I got to. It just has to
He's
happen.
got it. He's got
Anyways,
it.
all right. So I step
Okay.
away in the mist. I'll step away. I get tugged on by boy and I step back.
Okay. Gigi? The mist surrounds you.
I will take a move action to just move away. And do I have to move half speed to not like fall over when I'm in mist, or is it okay to just move full speed?
No, you can just move.
Yeah, you're not blind.
Just
Okay.
remember you're disabled, so any strenuous actions, you'll start bleeding.
Yeah, no, I'm just doing a move action.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move first here, and then I'll see. Oh, here's where the mist ends, and then I'll move back to here. And that's it.
I am calm. I am not. He stepped away. But I am boar. I follow. I am angry boar. I attack. I hit. Uh-oh.
Oh boy,
There's a 20% miss chance.
This is true.
concealment. Hopefully.
$42.
Okay.
The answer to the universe. Goodbye, Tiberius. It was nice knowing you.
Oh no, he's just dying. He's not dead or anything. You'll be fine.
I mean, if that was a 10, it would have been a lot harder. But
Oh, well, yeah,
okay.
probably. we rolled we rolled low. All right, boy.
I gotta try and stabilize him. I'm gonna move over here and perform a heal check on him.
Okay. Yep, you stabilize him.
Okay, so at least he's not dying now.
Yeah. All right, Aaron X.
Do I have to make any roll to figure out that Tiberius has gone down?
Oh, you probably heard him clink to the ground. He's wearing a.
I mean,
I'm sure he made some sort
Armor.
of cry.
yeah,
and
there was
oof.
noise of someone getting hit.
Then I will move, because I don't know where anything is, towards the noise. Oh, there's the boar. And then I will try and beat on it.
There you go. Let's get this boar down. You hit. You gotta do the concealment though.
Oh.
Yeah, boy is doing whiz
20% mischance, right?
He's helping. Yeah. You hit.
Okay, I hit.
Another 42?
It's rigged.
That's odd.
Boars are the meaning of life,
Um,
didn't you know?
Is boar still up?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, that's unfortunate.
All right, who's next?
Tiberius.
All right, Tiberius, unfortunately, you're
Oh, well, he's
unconscious, but you are stable, so you're not actually gonna die, at least for the moment. Gigi?
Yeah, about
Okay.
that.
Yeah, we're gonna have a long talk, me and Boy, after this battle. It's gonna be like, hey, maybe we don't save the 2 boars over the fucking party next time. Just a thought. But we'll get to that conversation. Right now, we're just, we got to kill some boars before I bleed out.
You're not bleeding though.
Yeah. He's just
I'm going to
expressing
cast
his opinion.
resistance on myself
Okay.
in case I need to make some kind of save, I guess. I don't know. And then I'm going to move, I don't know, back to the road. And I hear things going on, but I'm not going in there because I'll like die if I go in there. So I'm just kind of going around the outside to see if I can see what's going on.
This one is calm. All right. We're switching targets. There's now somebody over here. I'm feeling threatened. I'm in pain. Things are hurting me. I must gore everything around me. Oof. We're a hitting machine, aren't we?
He has
Excellent.
concealment.
All right, Boy.
There's a 20% chance that
20%.
the
Oh,
damage didn't go
yeah. You know what? I never set my hotkey there. That'll solve all those problems. I hit 88. Oh,
through. Okay.
Oh, okay.
sorry. It's a good try.
No one's missed yet from it, so.
I'm gonna try and drag Tiberius away from the boar. Out of whatchamacallit. Hopefully out of distance of this thing, be able to see him. Because once you're past 5 feet, then yeah, the mist obscures all vision.
Okay, you do that.
That's my turn.
All right, round 3. Era.
Okay. I am going to combat cast.
Okay.
As soon as I figure out how to do that. Okay, I have combat casting. I think that'll be included. We'll find out.
Did you put it in your spell thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a modifier on my concentration check.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it should include.
And that fails. Because I believe the check is 15 plus spell level?
Damn.
Or is it double spell level?
For concentration, it's
Yeah.
15 plus double. So a level 1 spell is plus 2,
Oh.
so it's like 17.
No, sorry. Combat casting. That's... Yeah, that is
The-
15 plus double spell level.
Yeah.
Apologize. It's been a bit since I've used caster.
Mm-hmm.
So my target number was 17? First level spell?
Yeah. It's kind of tough at first level to cast defensively.
That's terrible. Alright. I guess I'm going to have to 5-foot step back then.
All right.
Because I lose the spell.
Tiberius is still unconscious. Gigi?
I'll continue circling around the circle here. Guess I'll go there. And maybe I see Boy at the edge. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Probably not, because it looks
Yeah.
like he's
Probably
in
do
it
see
still.
me.
You can see him. Well,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I mean, you can see him.
I thought whenever you're on the edge of it, then you can't see the person, but...
Like, he's there, I guess, is the, But what are you trying to do?
You
Are you
probably
trying to do
hear me
something?
dragging something.
No, I'm not trying to do anything. I'm
Oh,
just
okay,
trying to see
then-
what's happening.
Yeah,
That's
you're
all.
aware he's there. That's fine.
Okay.
That's it then? Okay.
Yep. I don't want to start bleeding.
Alright, ferocious boar. It's gonna follow you. You guys need to get this
Um,
down.
Do we have any healers? I mean, it just suddenly like occurred to me. I made some
Oh wait,
assumptions,
wait,
but
wait!
never actually
I'm a
asked.
healer. Oh wait, I
Or-
forgot I can spontaneously convert to heal.
Oh, okay. I thought the Oracle was going to be the healer, but then he wasn't healing, and I'm suddenly like, did I make a mistake? Do we have a group
No, I
of
just-
0 healers?
I just forgot how I've never played Oracle before. I didn't remember that I could do that.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Do you at least heal
if you'll
yourself?
let me take back my turn, I take it back. Otherwise, I'll just do it next turn.
I mean, you can move and you still have a standard.
Oh, I guess I could. Yeah. Okay. Because I won't start bleeding because I'll be healed then. Okay. Yeah, I'll heal myself. So I use a
I'm
first level
confused
slot
because
and cast Cure Light.
I took 15 damage, but I have 16 hit points. Like, how come I'm like
We don't
unable
want to be
do
fighting
anything
these
now?
boars. But like these two boars is a lot for
It is
level
a lot.
1.
Mhm.
Like the best way to handle this is to not fight them.
I
Well,
could've
these
killed it
are
on the second
modified
attack if
whatever.
you didn't
I
cast
heal
that
3.
miss.
Also, but
It would have been over. Because there's no way it has 30 plus hit points.
It does, because it has ferocity.
yeah.
I think it has 25, and it's got 3 hit points left. That's what I
Okay.
told myself.
My turn's done. I didn't
Okay.
create this spell yet, so I just rolled it manually. But I'll.
Both of these boars
Add it.
have probably more HP than our party combined.
It misses. Alright, boy.
Okay.
I'm gonna drag Tiberius all the way out of the
Okay.
out of the mist. And that's my turn. And I look like kind of like very like scared and frantic, like oh I don't know what to do. And that's my turn. Run,
I'm going to
Aranex,
try
run.
this again. As soon as I can find that button again.
Mhm.
Well, you know, if you can roll above a 10, things are a little bit better. Wait, this is me. This is Nimitep all over.
Oh no.
Okay, and Abysm. This program just hates me.
Oh man.
I guess so.
Okay, since it keeps 5-footing against me, there's no reason for me to continue since I'll lose the benefit of the mist. I think I'm just
True.
going to have to tank it.
Okay. Tiberius is still unconscious for now. Gigi? See
Okay,
Tiberius
well-
unconscious being dragged out by boy.
Yeah, I do. I wanna like I hear fighting on the other side of the mist, so I think I'm gonna try and go over there.
You don't want to help Tiberius up? He's probably your best bet of getting this taken care of.
Well, the problem is I think, well, I mean I could, I guess, but it's just I don't know. It's more likely he's gonna die then.
Hey, it's your choice what you want to do.
I don't know. I figured I'd heal myself and then I'd be able to fight and not die from one hit. But if I healed him, then either of us die from one hit. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Star Fox also, like, I know you're on the edge of the thing, but things that you can do instead of doing the concentration thing all the time is like 5-foot step and then cast the spell and then have it so
Oh,
that when they come up to you,
I'm-
you can then deliver it.
I do know that, but
He's aware of
the
that,
problem
but
with that
he-
is I 5-foot step back, I cast the
He
spell, and
can't
it
ready.
gives him an attack, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to preempt its attack. So it's
Yeah.
He's
just,
trying to
I'm
get
just
the
not
attack
rolling
on
well.
his turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. So where are you moving to, Gigi?
Where I have marked,
Okay.
and I cast my last spell to heal myself, so I can hopefully fight it and not die.
Okay. We're still calm, but I'm not sure for how much longer. Let's see. Did you calm on round 1 or round 2? We still got some time on that one. Okay, we are going to try to gore you some
I mean, it should
more.
last 10 rounds, right?
Yeah.
Alright, we hit, and you're now dying.
Oh boy.
Did it get through the concealment?
Oh, good point. I keep forgetting about the concealment. Yes, it
I was
did.
just trying to save him some HP. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
we're screwed.
Well, hopefully, now that nothing's threatening it, it just, like, you know, stops
Coup de grace.
attacking.
Animals don't cooter. Well, I mean, they could if they're, but it is in a mist.
It's in mist, and ferocity keeps it up, like, while it's basically fighting. And if it's not fighting anymore, it might just pass out. I'm going to move around and see if I can
Fear me,
see
it's here.
Aranaxis,
Okay.
but I don't think I can.
Yeah, no, from that position, unfortunately.
Yeah, you're not really sure where they are in there, but you have a feeling they're up there somewhere.
Unless my hand is outside the mist. He can see my hand.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hide.
Okay.
That's my
Nice
turn.
and quiet. And... All right. You might be bleeding out. We'll see. Yeah, you're bleeding.
No,
Okay.
I stabilized him.
Aranaxis?
Oh, sorry, not Aranaxis. Yeah, the Tiberius.
Yeah. Okay.
Why do you guys talk about me like I'm gonna do something on my turn? I don't matter anymore. I'm a guy on the left.
Oh, we were talking about somebody else, but yeah. I think Zerdurium's still getting us food.
No, I just got back.
Oh, okay. It's your turn.
Okay. I see boy going to hide
Mm-hmm.
off to the sides. I will do the same, and I'll come over here and whisper like, "Do you think it's gonna find us over here?" Which probably isn't helping.
So he
but
gives the cover. Yeah. Yeah.
that's what I do.
Yeah.
You blow our cover.
I whisper very quietly, and it's in a rage, so it's probably not listening for whispers, but who knows? Maybe it hears.
I'm gonna roll this. Okay, so I
Oh,
rolled a
actually-
percentage.
My concentration's one higher, but it didn't make any difference on any of those
Yeah, it
rolls.
would've. Yeah. And with this percentage, the boar starts thrashing around, but it can't find or make contact with any kind of body, and it's in this mist and it can't really see, so it starts like bucking and moving around and stuff. And it just, once it gets out, it can't see any of you guys, but it does see the mist, and it seems like it just kind of like takes off. The other one,
It runs off and eventually will pass out.
yeah, the other one is probably still calm in there, just chilling in the mist.
I mean, it might have just walked away.
It's
It's
true.
not compelled to stay there.
That's true. It's not
I mean, it's all
compelled
its
to.
friend boar leave too. Just saying, like.
Well, it probably would have walked away earlier when the mist was cast, and it was like, I don't want to be in this mist.
Yeah. Alright, if I can hear, like, the wild boar, like, tromping away, I'll
Mhm.
start, like, trying to, like, still keep myself hidden and stealthed and looking around, like, the edge of the mist. Let's see, maybe I can, might one of these be dispellable, or dismissible spell? Yeah, it is
Yeah,
dismissible.
I'm gonna
So
try
I'm gonna
and
dismiss
sneak forward.
I'm gonna dismiss the miss.
I guess I don't know if we're stone rounds or not.
Well, I don't know.
I
Are you
dismiss the
gonna
mist, and I
chase
see
after
if
the boars?
the boars are gone.
Okay, you dismiss it, and they
No, we're
seem
not
to
gonna
be-
chase after the boars.
Yeah, and then we're out
And
of
when
combat.
I see Aaron Axis on the ground, I'm gonna run over to him.
Okay. I think that's all your actions, though.
Yeah, it's all my actions.
Okay, let's see if they bleed some more stable. Oh, you stabled yourself. Okay, we're out of combat. We got some wounded. The tough roads are tough.
Yep, I'm gonna try and heal him. Stabilize him.
When you do your heal check, you recognize that he has already stabilized himself.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Wait, is
Then
there an
I guess
access
I
a
just
male?
get-
I can't. I never zoomed in. Yes, it is a man. Okay.
Is he male? I think he is.
Yeah.
Aaron Axis, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think he's even referred to himself as masculine.
You're all male. None of you guys are female. Okay.
We are.
That's a first.
Wow, what are you doing? Judging my outside?
Yes. Judging is not a negative
We
thing.
might-
Judging just means that I'm trying to determine whether or not I want to interact with you.
Guru Gigi is an Apache helicopter.
Oh, okay.
Did Boar 2 bleed out? Somewhere up there? Maybe we can have dinner
We
after
could
all.
only
Maybe.
assume so,
You can try
but we didn't
tracking
follow it.
Because he's bleeding one per round, even though he's still standing.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so I guess we gather both Tiberius and Aaron Axis up, and we'll wake them up as I try to perform, I try to treat deadly wounds on both of them.
Okay. You guys also know that you're one
I'll
day
use up,
away from Camlon, so you're almost there.
I'll use up 2 charges of the healer's kit to perform this on each of them. And this is DC 20.
I don't know, guys. Maybe we should head back to the village. I don't know if we're cut out for this dark dragon stuff. We can't even handle 2 boars in the wood. Maybe we're not the
Like I
heroes
said-
that people need.
Well, I mean,
Maybe they
in
should find
charac-
somebody else to do this for us.
If you're talking in character, then yes, like, oh, like things are looking doubtful, but don't worry. Out of character,
No, I'm
this was
definitely
like
out
the
of
best.
character.
No, this was the best possible like situation that like could have happened for us. 2
Oh, yeah,
boars
'cause
is
I wanna be
very
dead when
bad
I
for
arrive
us.
at Camelot.
Oh yeah, it's a,
You
it's a
know
hard
what?
CR for little
You know what
ones.
CR this encounter was?
Well, maybe if we had
This
killed
was
the
a
snake the
CR4
first time, we wouldn't have
encounter.
gotten the boar.
Yes, but modified.
chat room.
So you guys don't know it, but the boars were slightly younger.
The Boars.
They're yeah.
Boars are
Well,
scary.
my armor class
They
of
were-
16 didn't matter. They
They
got
can
2
be
hits for like
scary,
18
yeah.
and 19, and they beat the shit out of me. So I think
Yeah.
they're too strong for us. And if the dark dragons can hit like a boar hits, we're fucked. It's over. This is GG. You guys
Sounds
are gonna
like you
run
need to
away
go through a
past
training
this,
montage.
and that's the whole adventure.
You just need to
Absolutely.
get stronger.
We will get stronger.
We are first level, attacking them with twigs.
Yeah. All right. So I treat their deadly wounds.
Okay.
If I can get like a +1 for my guidance or something, I need like a little brownie point.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So it restores 1 hit point to both of you,
Yay.
as if you had rested. And yeah, we wake you guys up. And my character looks relieved that you guys are okay, if not, injured from those, but they're not mortal wounds.
You know that they're to the
How
point
is
where if
HP
they
calculated? Because I have a 14 Constitution. How is HP calculated? How do you get your HP stat? Like, how is that calculated?
At first level,
Just seems really
it's your
low for
maximum
a
hit die.
level 1 paladin. I feel like I
no,
should be
it's
closer
normal.
to 20.
No,
Oh, nobody gets 20 at first
No
level.
way.
Maybe I'm thinking of D&D.
You'd
but,
have to, like-
13 seems
No,
like
no, no.
I
I
know.
hit
If an
you
enemy can hit
hard.
you for a
Played it.
10.
Tiberius, normally in level 1 Pathfinder, you're not going to see like 10 damage being outputted. So I hit you hard.
Yeah, honestly, it was a little crazy. Like,
Yeah.
I fucking died in 2 hits to a fucking beast of the wilderness.
Yeah, it's meant to scare
Boars
you.
are boars, man.
Yep.
Boars are
Well,
no
I mean,
joke.
That's not very. I thought we were gonna be cool. That's not very heroic of me. Oh, you just got bored today.
The fact that we survived
That's
2
pretty
wild
heroic to
boars
survive,
is
yeah.
heroic.
This is true.
All right, guys.
Like
You have
a
a
normal
16
person would have
constitution.
gotten waxed.
If you say so.
Yeah, 13, that's pretty standard.
I want to go back
for-
to the village and hang
for
out.
Yeah,
with
he's
Franz.
got
She
really
might
good
be
HP.
blind, but at least she can show me things.
Show you
So yeah, your
this.
maximum HP at level 1 is your maximum hit die, which for a paladin is a d10, so you have 10 plus your con modifier.
All right. Just going forward, I
yeah.
want you guys to know, very little faith, kind of disappointed, a little scared. We'll see how.
Is that in character?
I mean, my character will reflect it because I don't know how to separate myself from my character. But yeah, disappointed, very disappointed. She said we eat boar in the village, and we just got cleaned up by dinner. So you know.
I mean, hunters are skilled. They don't hunt boars. They don't start hunting boars overnight like we basically did.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, we help you guys up. My character looks. He has an expression of like sorry, but he's also kind of still shaken up about the encounter.
hmm Okay, and then
But
you guys
I will take care of you overnight.
heal yourselves up, address your wounds, spend a little bit of time. It's still midday, so you still got some travel time. You guys might end up traveling slower if you do travel. So do you want to rest or try to
Yeah.
travel?
If I
Tiberius and
rest,
I
do
are
I get
still
my full
unconscious
HP
here.
back? Because like I want to.
No, I
don't
not
get 2
full.
No, we
HP
woke you
when I
up.
arrive at the gates of Camlon. I know I'm awake. That doesn't mean I have health. Just being
Yeah.
awake. Like,
If
oh,
we-
you're
No,
No,
awake.
we're talking to Star Fox.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, I was also going to address him too. We can rest so that we get HP back.
Yeah, I mean, we're still way ahead of the villagers. It's okay if we
Yeah,
take a
we've got
minute
time.
and fucking get our HP back. I mean, I don't know that
Yeah,
we'll
okay.
encounter 2
Well,
more
I don't know if I
boars,
want to
but
make
if we
camp
do,
right here because
don't
the
wanna
boars
be at
might
2
come
HP.
back. So why don't we travel a short distance up the road
as long
and
as we
then
make
make
a
camp?
fire, as long as we make a fire, we should be okay. Most creatures of the
Yeah,
woods
I
don't
can
attack.
find someplace
or
safe.
camp.
Okay. So you guys do that. You find some place safe. You set up a camp. Does Gigi and Boy want to do like bedside care and see if you can get their HP?
Oh yeah, like for sure. I'm going to help them recover more of their HP.
I'm not a healer, like in that sense.
It's okay. I can tend to multiple people with
I will.
the same action.
I will aid you, and you help them.
Okay.
So just assume that you have guidance on you anytime you need to make a heal check, and then you'll have a +1 to your skill roll.
All right. So yes, I will provide long-term care for them for the day.
Okay, then go ahead and roll your heal check.
Yep. I'll get my +2 for my healer's kit. Getting mileage out of this.
Oh yeah. I forgot. Let me
Okay,
pull up
so
heal and see what the
that's-
formula was.
Okay, so how this works is providing long-term care. If the heal check is successful, the patient recovers hit points or ability score
It's
points
15,
at
DC
twice the
15.
normal rate. So you would normally get 2 hit points per level for a full 8 hours of rest, but you'll get 4 hit points per level for each full day of complete rest with heal. Because I'm providing long-term care. So they get back 4 hit points.
I already did overnight rest, which is 1 hit point. Because you guys are level 1. So 3 more?
Yeah, it's not a lot right now, but it's something.
Okay.
Just
The
when we
morning
get to level
arrives.
5. Oh, okay.
And your guys' wounds are still there, but not bleeding anymore. They're pretty well contained.
Yeah, they're looking better.
And you can travel at a normal pace without fear of your wounds opening up.
Yeah, I'm gonna toss a couple heals now that my spells are back.
Okay.
So you each get a cure light, which I
It says
only
it
did
says
one
I
roll
have
separate.
it says I have healing checked. I rolled a 9. It says I have healing. I don't have any extra points in it, but it says I have
It doesn't
It's
do
double-checked in my
anything for
skills.
you.
That's-
Yeah.
Okay.
That's to
Yeah.
heal to like help
Oh, the
other
heal
people
skill?
or to like
Well,
identify
I mean, you can.
diseases and things like that.
You can like I've been using it. You can use the heal skill to treat deadly wounds. That's how I gave you back hit points. It's not a lot though, because we're low level.
Yeah, it's not like a cure where like all your wounds get healed up or anything like that. It's more like
Yeah,
putting
your
a
roll probably
band-aid
wasn't
on
high enough to do
something
anything.
and preventing yourself from like... It's more realistic, less magical. It's more like realistic bedside
Yeah,
care.
whereas what I'm doing is magical.
Yeah.
So,
I'll
Secret, are you okay with me
prepare
doing one roll
whatchamacallit.
for each of them, or like for both, or do you want me to do one for each?
That was fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that works fine. I'm gonna prepare whatchamacallit, a cure light wounds for today.
Okay.
That might be worth it.
Yeah, I only have one spell slot left, because yeah.
Yeah, we're low level still.
Oh wait, you get bonus spells for. Oh, I should have an extra spell slot. I forgot to add charisma spell slot. Yeah. At 20, I get 2 extra slots. I have 20. Goddamn. Okay. I've.
Why does it say the 12th
Yeah.
is the how do you say that?
What?
The what?
Look at chat.
The 12th.
Oh, because it's dumb. It doesn't know how to say 12th.
I don't know how to say twund. I don't know. Anyways,
It should have
12th.
TH instead of ND.
I mean, she knows that.
I'm
She's
just trying to pronounce it.
saying
with
it's
the
hard to
ND.
pronounce.
The 1st and 2nd of August.
Okay, so now that my character's actually built correctly and I have the 5 spell slots I should have instead of the 3,
Okay.
I'm having 20 charisma,
Yeah.
I feel a lot better about things.
I hope so.
Okay. Cool. Glad you got that figured out. It was looking concerning. I was like, I swear they should be able to handle this. Anyways,
I mean, even if they were weaker boars, that's probably still a difficult encounter for them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
a very difficult encounter.
well, you guys don't know it, but there was a failsafe, but we didn't need it, so.
Okay, yeah, if we didn't have Charm Animal, we definitely would have needed additional
Oh, if we had to fight
help.
both of them?
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
yeah,
wait.
yeah, we
wait,
would've been
you're
screwed.
saying the GM didn't save us. The boars wandered away because it was a roll of a die. I felt like we totally fail-safed right there. I felt like
No,
we got
she
saved by
rolled
the
a
GM.
percentage
No.
die to see which direction it left the mist, and it didn't see us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what the percentage was, is
felt
whether or
like-
not it made
I felt like
contact
we definitely
with...
just get babysat through this encounter.
No, you guys handled it. Babysat would be like, an NPC shows up and shoots the boar with an arrow. Oh look, a hunter has arrived and everybody's fine and he has cure wounds potions. You know, that's a failsafe.
Oh, okay.
Eh.
So when that happens, I'll know.
I don't want my adventure to end and all of you guys are like, well, new characters on session
Oh yeah,
one. Like,
she's not. She doesn't want to kill us.
I want you guys to be worried that the wild is wild, and I think you're getting the feeling that that's a factor.
We're baby adventurers. We're level 1. We're not much more than average.
Next
people.
time
We
I'm
just
not.
have high
I just
stats.
want you to know. Next time I'm not stepping back. I'm swinging again and again until I can't swing
Mr.
anymore.
Not, he's gonna
I'm
do
gonna
it.
keep fucking swinging.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he
go
was
for
gonna
it.
lecture boy about the mist, saving animals.
That's fine. What am I gonna do? Roll diploma? He knows how I feel. It's fine. We don't need-
He's gonna do his best to support you.
All right.
I think he just likes to drag me around, so he's gonna try to get me killed some more, so he can.
I
drag
did.
me
I
around.
did.
Oh,
I
wow.
did
on my
enjoy
shirt.
dragging you around.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a
So you
safety
guys continue your travel. Yeah.
Do you want to drag? Do you want to hit?
Mm.
Can I have a drag? Just give me a quick drag.
Yeah, I'll give you a quick drag. I quickly drag him for a little bit until he's gone.
There you go.
Cast smoke and then we drag.
That was a big star.
All right.
Fox.
So during this day, you guys are passing by like a lot of fields and farm locations and a whole bunch of apple trees, like tons of apple trees. And you guys start to arrive, and Camlon starts to come into your view, and we do have a picture for it. Let me try to pull that up here. Except the rooftops look burnt. There seems to be some damage to the city. And you guys can't quite see the pier, but you can see smoke from the piers as if maybe boats were burnt down, perhaps.
Wait, did we arrive at the city? Are we there now?
Yes, you
I
guys
believe we
are.
have.
Yeah, you are arriving, but it looks damaged, as if perhaps the dark
Okay.
dragons came here too.
But it's not like ruined like our village.
Mm-mm. Not ruined like your guys'
Okay,
village.
that's good.
Just clear damage, some smoke here and there. If you guys do manage to make your way to the pier at any point, you'll see that all the boats are completely burnt. Like there are no boats at all.
I mean, out of character, I'm pretty happy about that.
So
No,
yeah.
like, I think this is still good.
So you get to the town and you don't really see like people out and about, but you might see a person or two. Perhaps they're like sweeping up bricks and trying to clean up like whatever damage was done to their shop or home. So what would you guys like to do when you arrive?
I'm gonna seek healing, so I'm at full health. First, I'm gonna heal myself. Then I gotta go talk to the people in Camelot and let them know that they're expecting villagers because our village got burnt down. But first, I don't want to look disheveled when I go talk to like fancy people. You know, I don't want to be all cuts and
No, I
murdered,
think you
know?
should, because then they'll know how dire our plight
How
is.
dire our situation is.
But
So
it's not like
you're
I
not
got killed by
as
the black. I got
wounded.
killed by a boar on the road.
You're not as wounded as you were before, so your wounds are actually very minimal right now. So you got some cuts, but there's no gashes in your body. You were magically cured by your ally. Gigi had put a magic spell on you, and some of your deep wounds had sealed up magically. So you feel a lot
But
better.
where
than
does
you
that
did.
leave me hit point wise?
You're
Oh,
4
I mean,
damage
you're-
of 13 HP.
Yeah, you're at 9 of 13, which is still decent.
Yeah, so you're pretty good. No, you don't put that in the temp. No. That's not how that works.
I just did it. You can't stop me.
Well, I stopped you. I removed it.
Oh, I'm putting it back. Here we go. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, that's actually for like temp health. Like you cast a spell on yourself to give
Yeah,
yourself
like
more
if you get
HP.
hit by something, it'll take away temp before your actual
Yeah.
HP.
Well, I have no place like when I play Dungeons and Dragons, I'm usually writing a lot of stuff down, erasing things.
Oh, you
writing in
don't
numbers.
need to. If you look at your character
Now
What are you
it's gonna
trying
be
to
like,
write
oh,
down?
I mean, you still
just
can.
got murdered. Like I went into combat, I didn't even know I only had 13 hit points. I might have been more careful, or I don't know, something. To me, that's a very
up
low
at the
number.
top right corner, the gray buttons, you should see the 2 cross swords. That pulls up the combat tracker. So whenever we go into combat, open that up, and all the information you need will be right there.
As a suggestion, since it is your first time playing a Pathfinder character, if you do want more HP and you could take toughness, you could talk with Secret about maybe changing your
I think
first
we already
feat.
have toughness. Wait, what did we bring? Let me see.
No, he
No,
definitely
we
doesn't
brought
have
power
toughness,
attack, yeah.
No,
because toughness
he
gives
doesn't.
him.
And so you
30
definitely
more.
don't, yeah.
Yeah. But it looks like you also have your favorite class point in HP.
It just
so
it
that's
just
good.
seemed like you guys wanted me to kind of be the tank of the adventure, but if I can only get hit twice by a boar, that's not how it's gonna play
level
out.
it's level
I'm
one
just gonna be dead.
Um,
5, I
Okay.
think you're
Don't worry
worrying
about it.
too much about it.
I mean, consider everybody else also got taken down in one.
I'm really not used to just
Yeah,
failing
you got
so
2
hard in the
hits.
first
I got
encounter.
taken out in 1 hit.
Okay, yeah. Level 1 Pathfinder is redonkulous.
We are all very
hard.
similar and weak,
Yeah, it's kind of
but you
notoriously
will
hard.
scale.
Yeah, you will scale.
I would also try to think about this more like not like an MMO style game.
I'm also not out to get you, even though I am. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want
Yeah,
my
don't
story
worry
to
about
continue
later,
as
like-
much as it can. Yeah.
Like there'll definitely be times where we do need to like just like fight and like go toe to toe with something, but we're not limited to just always doing like fight or defend or whatever. Like sometimes we do need to take like tactics and stuff into account.
Another thing to consider, if these were anything other than boars, you would have dropped that creature in your first shot. It wouldn't have even
Oh, yeah,
been
you
standing
do a lot
when you
of
hit it the first time. It's
That's true.
just because these are boars that shenanigans happened.
Yeah, boars
They
are
have
just boars.
ferocity.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what ferocity does, if you weren't aware, I mean you probably aren't,
He doesn't.
but so ferocity allows them to keep fighting even at negative HP. So you have to deplete all of their health and get them to negative HP equal to their con score, which is probably like 14 or something at least. So they do have like almost 30 HP each.
Mm-hmm. See, I mean, I'm not. Listen, I'm with you. The boars were strong.
Yeah.
I feel it. You know.
You feel
feel
it.
it.
All
Oh
right.
yeah, you do.
Good. The wild is pretty scary.
I don't know how that's gonna save us going forward.
But
And also,
just gotta be
tactics
more
are great, but if tactics backfire, then you know. I mean, we don't have to pull out every
Yeah, it
magical
will get
stop on
easier.
the first 2 boars. All right.
Like level 1
Sometimes-
against boars
sometimes it is
one of
just
the
as
hardest
easy
things
as
we
killing
can
'em.
do.
yeah.
But as you level up, the things we fight
Okay.
will be easier compared to the level we are. That was
Oh,
just
yeah,
a
obviously.
very, very
Alright.
difficult encounter. That's all. So
Okay.
It's okay, we're good.
So, yeah, you guys are in Camlon. It's pretty grand. It's big. You've never seen a city, honestly, but nothing so big. On top of that. So, where do we go? What do we do? Who do you approach? How do you do it?
I asked one of
Is there
the
a guard at the gate when we arrive at the city? Like, I need, like, I'll just say, if
There's
the
no
first
gate.
person who looks like they're official, I'll say, listen, or I'll tell anybody at the fountain in the center of town, I'll say, listen,
Okay.
I'm an envoy from the city of Drajan, and I've come to inform you that our city has been attacked by what seemed like dark dragons flying in the night, and our
Ooh,
village
he said
was
the word.
all but destroyed, and we have a great number of at least in the tens, if not hundreds of people that are seeking refuge in Camlon, are on their way to seek refuge in Camlon. I need to speak to somebody who can, see to it that they're treated well, or, that they, just so that they know to.
Yeah, you meet somebody at a fountain who's like just cleaning up and picking up stuff, and you say that, and they look at you like puzzled, like,
Expect him at the
sh-
very least
maybe
that there's
see
a
the
bunch of people
king,
who are very
perhaps.
much. I'll say, all right, I'll do that.
But
Is it just that easy? Can I just go talk to the king, or do I need an appointment? How's this work? You live here, you could tell.
oh, the king's not in the castle. Something else is occupying the castle, from my understanding.
Oh goodness.
I'm not sure where the king
I
is.
have a problem with the term something, not someone.
Yeah, I don't really know. The rumor has it that just don't go to the castle. We had an
Who are we
attack
talking
5 days
about?
ago
Fine
as
in the
well.
town? Like, what are we talking about? You got attacked as well. Oh shit.
I'm sorry about your village.
Were you also attacked by dragons in the night? What happened? Tell me your story.
There were dragons, but there were also men in black armor running around. They were not killing anybody, but they were certainly roughhousing us, forcing us into our homes. It was like they were looking for something.
Does your city not have defenders?
He points to like a charred pile, like, yeah, that's the.
The guy says, I mean, not really. Things like this don't happen.
Can I detect evil on this guy at the well?
Sure.
Are you a zombie?
You don't
Like,
detect
do you have
evil?
any idea what's going on in your own town? Okay. Can I appraise the clothes he's wearing? Does he seem like he has? No, I'm just kidding. All right, so I'm be like, all right, well, thanks, guy at the well. I'm gonna fucking go try to talk to the king now. I hope you have a lovely day. Sorry about your city. It looks like most of it's still standing though, so it seems like you're in better shape than us. It's a little unnerving that you said something's occupying your castle and you're just living here like, everything's okay. But I'm good. You're not really the person I was come to talk to. You're just kind of this guy here at the well, so. I bid you adieu, good sir, and I will make my way towards the castle.
You hear him
I know you
mumbling.
said not to go
he
there,
says, I'm
but-
not sure everything's okay, but where else would I go?
But I don't know, anywhere but here is where I would go if I thought things were going on beyond,
But you
the
came
normal
here, and here
type
you
of
are.
bad day. Yeah, but
Can I
you
try
don't
to
even know
sense
me.
if he
I'm just
doesn't
some
know
guy.
what's in the castle, or if he just doesn't want to tell us?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. That'll hide
You like he doesn't seem deceptive. Like it doesn't seem like he knows. He was just warned. Like
Okay,
this
he's just
place is so
unsure.
populated, like there's such a large population that like not everybody's in the know here. So it's really just like through the grapevine eventually information gets to people, but it could be very like lacking. So he doesn't
Okay,
seem
so
to have
he's just
the most
unsure
knowledge.
and concerned.
He doesn't seem too concerned because he doesn't like. It's not. It's not like he's acting like he's being threatened right now. So he doesn't have this like concerning demeanor. He just says, "Don't go to the castle." But you guys also know that it's like a good day's walk through the town to get to the castle.
Yeah, it's huge.
But he also told you guys that the king isn't at the castle.
Okay. So we're here to tell the people, or to tell like someone here that like we're bringing our whole village.
I think what we need to do is just go back to their village, meet the people on the way here, and just let them know what's happened to Camelon. There's nobody's in charge here. Doesn't seem like anybody's in charge here. The people don't even want to go in the castle. Nobody knows what's going on. They were also attacked. I don't feel comfortable letting all of our villagers come to this new forsaken place.
Perhaps we should
as
find
opposed
who's in
to-
charge if the
Yeah.
king's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
if
no,
there's
I
someone
think-
in charge.
We shouldn't just bring the people here. We would tell them like, hey, like this place also got attacked, and they're not sure what's going.
Okay, let's.
Alright, so
the
let's
guy at the
kind
well
of-
seemed to say, talk to the king. but
That's
the
one
king's
guy,
not home,
though.
so I don't know where
Let's
to go.
talk to other
I don't know.
people in
Okay.
the town, in the city, and find out if there is someone who's in charge with the king being missing. Or at least someone
Sounds
who's
good.
friendly and can help us. Like maybe a priest or
Do you guys
someone
want to
like
roll
that.
diplomacy and ask around?
Sure,
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be terrible at this.
Does
Well, boy is gonna be terrible. At this.
Can I guide
Um,
myself? I can do that, right?
one of you guys have a bonus when you arrive to a town? Who was that? Somebody had a trait or a feat or something.
I have diplomacy. I have
That was
Pathfinder
you?
diplomacy. I just rolled it. It's 20.
Wait, let me
Oh, that's
double
pretty
check
good.
what was
Yeah, look at that 20. It's pretty good.
affable. That's right. So whenever Tiberius comes
God damn
into a
it.
town, he gets a +2 bonus to gather information.
Well, that's
So
good
a
too.
22. Okay. Yeah, so you guys start to go asking around, and for the most part, like it seems like none of the villagers really know like what's in the castle. They were just advised not to go there. But Tiberius, you do find a villager that knows where the king is, and he says, "Oh yeah, he's over at Joe's place," and he like points over at a cavern.
Joe's place.
Yeah, like at a tavern that says Joe's place on the
Guess
sign.
we're headed to Joe's place.
Yeah.
Maybe this is just a king who's so personable that you can have like a beer with him.
I think
So do you guys go to Joe's place, or is there something else?
it's a
you
king
wanna
that's
do?
getting drunk because he lost his castle to some creature. And,
That's
he
also a
doesn't know what else
possibility.
to do. So we're gonna
We
go
might have
meet
to
him at the
save
tavern.
him.
Hopefully he's not too drunk. And
Yeah, we
can
might have
get
to
some
save him from
information
his
from-
own vices.
Sorry, my ventrilo keeps cutting out.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, okay. We can hear you.
I think he's just loud.
I know, but you guys
Yeah.
keep cutting out, so I think it's like a good time to talk, and then you cut back in, and it's like, oh god, I was just talking over them.
Oh,
the
it's
whole
fine.
time.
Talk over.
So
it.
like
It's-
I
yeah.
feel terrible.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
just go ahead and talk. Yeah. Also, Zerderm, can you take the guidance effect off of me for now?
Yeah, sure thing. I thought I set it up so that as soon as you use a skill or ability, it discharges it.
Once we're out
But
of combat,
maybe-
it doesn't. I don't think it figures.
Oh,
it
it
out.
doesn't do that out of combat. Okay. I was wondering about that. Okay, I'll clean up things.
That's okay. Yeah. So we go to Joe.
Okay. So you guys go to this tavern. It looks like it's a pretty well-established tavern from the outside, you know. But it does have a little bit of scorch damage on the roof, as if like a dragon's breath or fire had like scorched it. But you guys go in, and you were like, you know, perhaps talking like along the way about like your vision of what this king was gonna be like and stuff. But when you go in there, it looks like the tavern had been formed into like a war room, I guess you can say. And you see these men
Oh.
hovering over a table looking down at maybe a map or something like that. And when you guys come in, they all like look up at you and in silence, just kind of glaring at you for a moment. Is there anything you guys do?
Have the paladin speak up for us.
I'll just say, excuse me, gentlemen, I am an envoy from the village of Trajan. Our village was recently destroyed by an attack in the night. We're not sure who or what attacked us, but there were shapes, dragon-like shapes flying through the sky as our village burned. We've come to inform you that our villagers, having nowhere else to go, have decided to head north to Camlon to seek shelter. We don't know if you can receive them. We are aware, as of arriving here, that you guys were also under an attack of your own. I see that you are planning something here at this table. I'm not sure what, but yeah, my main purpose is just to let you know about what happened in Dragen and the people that are on their way to your doorstep. I was told the king is here, so I hope that I am addressing him as such.
Okay. You see one of the men, like, stands a little more upright and looks over at you guys and says, and he looks normal like the other people, so nobody really stands out in this group of people. And he says, Trajan, yes, I am the king. Your people are coming. That is terrible fate. Yes, yes, we will receive them.
All right.
All right.
Things are looking up
Thank
for
you,
us.
sir.
What
I,
is
I will
happening
I
here?
will I will make my way back towards the villagers and let them know that they should be welcome here in Camlon. Although I am concerned, before I move forward, one of the villagers said the castle is not under your control anymore. That perhaps someone or something has made you find your way to this tavern, perhaps. Can you give me, like, I don't want to bring my villagers to an unsafe place. Can you give me your assurances that they will be, safe in Camelon?
Yes, good point. We do believe the attacks are over. However, there is a strange mist all about the castle entrance that seems to knock anybody out when they walk into it, and we don't know how to get into the castle without passing out in front of it. And then he looks down
see.
at the map on the table and he says, but we're thinking, and he points down, that we could go through the sewer here. And like some of the men nod, yeah, yeah. But who? Who will go? I don't want to go.
We'll go.
They look over at Gigi.
If you promise to receive
Oh no.
our villagers, we're brave. We fought boars on the way here. We can go through some sewers and find out what's happening inside your castle. There aren't any boars in your castle, right?
He shakes his head. I hope not.
Yeah, we'll do it, right, guys? And I turn to the
maybe
party with like big giant eyes.
I say to him, I think that we could, we could do that. But I think before we make any plans to go delving into a castle with an unknown force protecting it, that perhaps we should see to it that our villagers arrive safely. And then, of course, we're free to do, as long as they're
These guys can handle that. We'll go on the adventure.
I look around. I look around. Is that true? Is somebody gonna greet? Is somebody gonna welcome our villagers when they get here? Because, I don't want to seem like a failure. I got a lot riding on this charisma wise. People aren't gonna trust me anymore if I just wander into some castle. I mean, I did deliver the message. I guess I accomplished my task, but
Yeah, we did.
The king looks over at you and says, if you volunteer yourselves to go into the castle, sure, we could probably send some of our men to meet your villagers. They're taking the main road, of course.
Yes, that's correct.
Just make sure they don't encounter any snakes or boars along the road like we did. That would be much appreciated.
Well, if they encounter snakes, tell them to chat with them. Get on their good side. Oh, just kidding. That was out of character.
Don't tread on the snakes, but run away from the boars, man. They're killers.
Okay. He speaks to one of his men about getting a dozen men and horses to go out there and escort all of the villagers, because there's about like 100 of them or so.
And then I'll say, as for the sewers, I'll lead the way, and then I'll snap my fingers and cast the light spell, and a light will flicker on my hand. Like I can light the way through the sewers to the castle.
Provided we don't get knocked out by mist on the way in. Yes, I think that's a good idea. You lead the way.
My character has a
Hopefully
look
the
of worry
mist
and
will
concern
be
on his face.
too high in the air where someone low to the ground like me wouldn't even breathe it in.
We
Okay.
shall soon find out, I'm sure.
They say that, very well then. Do you want to go in the morning or at the night? We'll help you. We'll prepare. Do you need
We could rest
anything?
for the day.
There are those of us who
Let's
are
go in the
still wounded.
morning.
Someone heal my 5 hit points I'm
And-
missing, and then I'm good to go.
And for the rest of the day, let's discuss what has happened here and what we think this mist is, or how we might disable or get rid of it.
Okay. And if you guys have any
Maybe
needs,
I'll go.
you can request as well.
Can you provide us with somewhere to sleep for the night? Just a room or two is all we need.
Yes, the tavern. It has beds upstairs for the overly drunk.
Splendid. Then let's get down to business and get your castle back.
Ah, these are some fine lads Georgian has sent us.
Only the bravest
You'd be surprised.
and brightest of adventurers.
Yes, that's what I would have expected from Georgian. He seems to have like a twinkle in his eye when he says that.
I look away, like, oh, that's not me.
Aww. I'm just here with the guys. I'm not special.
Yeah.
He says, all right, let's get down to business. Here is a layout of the sewers. It could be quite a labyrinth down there.
I guess we'll have to study the map and I don't know. Maybe we can take a map with us. I'm not sure.
They say that you can take it with you to help yourselves navigate.
Okay.
But they'll point to
So we'll
like
kinda
where
plan
you
a
would
route,
come
though.
in, and then they would show you some entrances or exits that would go to certain locations. So if you wanted to go to the king's chamber, his bedroom, there's an entrance. He'll show you where that is. He says that if you go there, he does have some magical items that might assist you, that he is willing to give up for your assistance. And he says they could be very handy. And then he will mark a point on the map where it's the throne room. He suspects that if anybody would be there, that's probably where they would be. He shows you some other entrances, but they don't really seem appealing, but he just shows them in case like you're routing, like you can't route yourself or something
Okay.
like that.
If we need to get to the kitchens or
Yeah.
we want to go through the, barracks or whatever. Yeah, sure.
Right. But he says to you, I'm confident that there are going to be some dark dragons in the throne room. They're looking for something. This I know.
Weren't we warned against challenging the Dark Dragons?
Yeah.
Yeah, we know
yeah.
that we cannot defeat them, but what they don't know is that I am small and sneaky. And so hopefully I will be able to sneak by them and find what we need.
And what is it that we need?
Yes.
We need to figure out how to disable this mist.
Okay.
They're looking for my
That
scepter.
way we can assault the castle. What is your scepter? I assume it is a magic device of sorts.
Or a symbol of a station.
It holds magic, yes, but may you all clear the room. And he starts addressing all of his men, and they all nod and they walk out of the tavern, and now it's just you and the king.
I feel very
Oh boy,
call it,
this is very special.
very uncomfortable. Being in this room with just the king.
He says, I know who you are. You come from Trojan. That can only mean one thing. That you are here
Do tell.
to oppose Zog and save the world from the dark dragons.
I wave my hands and shake my head. No.
We're just supposed to tell you that our villagers are seeking refuge.
You do look
That's a
very
bit of a
young.
step up.
He starts like stroking his chin, like puzzling like how young you guys look. But nonetheless, Zog has attacked, and if you won't do it, nobody will do it.
But we dreamed about the attack before it happened, and then we woke up and it happened.
Yes.
That has to mean something.
Yes, I was warned this would happen. It was foretold. A prophecy, you might say. But that scepter, they want that scepter. Because that scepter is a key of many keys. And if they get all the keys, they could unleash the goddess of destruction.
Oh boy.
Oh wow. How many keys are there?
7.
Magically the most powerful number,
It's
of
a
course.
very specific number.
The keys are spread out through the world. I do not know where the others are. I was just tasked with one through the bloodline of my ancestors. And nobody knows about it but me. And now you.
So our job is to first disable the mist so that we can assault the castle, and the secondary task, if we find it, is to escape with the scepter and hopefully sneak away unnoticed.
At the very least,
Can you tell us
prevent
where
them
it's
from
hidden
getting
so we
it.
can find it?
He says yes, in the
Can you
throne room.
tell us? Okay.
And he tells you that there's a hidden panel underneath the throne. It's hard to see, and the throne is really heavy, so it requires like a good strength to move.
Okay, we will have to figure out when we're there how to achieve this. But I think we can pull it off. Between my sneakiness and their strength, and I'll look at like Tiberius and Aranaxis, or Aranaxis, Aranaxis, yeah. Say with their strength and my sneakiness and his orc ferocity, we will get the scepter for you, and we will prevent the forces of evil from taking it.
So my character is just
Again.
watching him say all this stuff, and he's the look on his face is just like kind of he's astonished, like shocked that he's like making all these promises, but also like amused, like just like, oh, and we're gonna do this too, okay. He's like shaking his head at every like promise that
Perfect. Wait, you're shaking your head or nodding your head?
like nodding my head. I'm nodding my head in
Okay,
agreement,
good.
just like it's really adding up, but like I guess we're doing all this. Like,
Yeah, he's doing the whatchamacallit. He's doing the Shonen Pro Tag thing, and yeah, he's just like, oh, yeah, like we're gonna do great things, and then my character's like, no.
It's like this feels like what we were born to do. It's our destiny. We cannot fail.
How quickly we forget the boars on the way here.
Anyways, yeah. Anyways, yeah. I know I've been talking a lot, but yeah, Guru Gigi like lights up at this occasion and is super excited for this really important mission destiny because he's always felt like secluded from everyone else growing up, and like now he's finally found his calling, and he wants to like save the world, even though he's he's a tiny halfling, but he has big giant dreams.
Yeah, that's awesome. Just
Yeah, if you guys don't want to, I mean, you can.
No, I'm sitting there nodding in agreement,
Out of
and
character.
Tiberius
Okay,
is
I
just
wanted
like
to do this.
excited. I want my character to be, you know, very like in a childlike way, gung ho, and like, you know, optimistic. Like, of course, yeah, maybe we are the chosen ones. Maybe this is our calling. And as you're saying it, even though it like seems like, you know, it's a big set, like it's a big tell, like, oh, we're gonna do all this shit. My guy's just like, you know, like he's generally vibing with it, and he like he's optimistic about what the future holds, even though he recently got gored half to death by a boar.
But you're fine now, and that's what matters.
Yeah, I mean, whatever
Yeah.
doesn't kill you only makes you stronger.
I don't think I have any extra hit points, but we'll get there.
Yep.
That's out of character.
That's fine.
Just kidding. Yeah.
Uh,
I'm excited. To the castle!
So
do
we're
you
gonna-
wanna
Oh,
talk
wait,
to
wait,
him
weren't
more?
they
for
gonna give
night.
us stuff? Weren't they gonna give us stuff? Give me your finest greatsword.
Did you have any questions?
If you ask,
for
they
him?
might help, or they might give us things.
What kind of creatures
They
were attacking
they
the
were
castle?
offering us things. They're like, we'll equip
Well, I
you
don't
for
what kind
the
of
know if
castle.
there's
creatures might we
creatures in
find
there.
inside?
We have no idea.
You saw people in black clothing, though, so we know that there's people, you know, in black clothing or armor. And we know
The
that there are
city
dark
had
dragons.
knights all about it who were like forcefully shoveling people into their homes. It seemed like the attack wasn't to harm anybody, but more to like make a statement, but also to, I guess, give room for them to do whatever they did to the castle. We don't know. We really don't know. There's just this mist that keeps knocking people out whenever we get close. The people in the castle very well could be unconscious. We're not sure what's going on. I wasn't in there when the attack happened.
And what of the white dragons? Do you have any of those? Do you know any?
You're the white
Clearly
dragons,
they'll
are
help
you
us.
not? And he looks puzzled as he
We-
questions you.
We are?
You came from Trojan?
I've never been a white dragon. How would I know if I'm a white dragon?
He looks confused at you, like, what?
We knew a white dragon. She saved all of our village people. Our village itself was destroyed, but she turned all of us into stone, and then we came back to life later when the dark dragons had left. But then she was gone when we woke up, and I thought she might have gone here to help you guys or to tell you what happened, but maybe not.
There's only one of you and she's gone? Oh no! And he looks like less hopeful and kind of slumps over.
Hey, listen, we're gonna go check out your castle though, so don't. be
I'm gonna
foolish.
try really hard to turn into a white dragon. I'm gonna concentrate as hard as I can.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you concentrate.
Here we
but,
go, guys.
Yeah,
Pay
nothing
attention.
happens.
Ah!
Hang on. Concentration check. Okay.
Yeah, he's going for it.
I
But
don't think
anyway-
I
anyways,
shake my head. Are you okay,
I-
Gigi?
I tell the king, I don't know. I just tried to turn into a white dragon and I didn't. So I don't know if I am. I don't think I am.
My father told me that Trojan was full of white dragons, that someday they would come and save the world from the dark dragon's attack. You came from Trojan, but you're not what my father said you would be.
I have been blessed with some aspects of dragon power, and I'll look for like a torch, and I'll touch the torch with my bare hand, like the flame, and then slowly pull it away and say, "See, it doesn't hurt." That's something that I think dragon
I
related.
glance at Boy and Tiberius like, I think something's wrong with Guru.
I don't actually know how much damage touching a torch does, but I have fire resist 5, so I'm pretty sure it doesn't hurt me.
Well, if you are
Okay,
willing
yeah.
to help nonetheless, we certainly would accept your help. He just doesn't look as confident
I
as he
nod at that.
did.
We can do it. Even if we can't fight the dark dragons, we can at least save the key, the scepter. And we'll try and figure out how to disable the mist. But I think getting the scepter is the most important thing. Now that I understand what it does, or what it means.
Yes. We can't let that fall into
I turn to the
Zog's
rest of the
hands.
party. Are you guys white dragons?
No, I
I'm
shake
not.
my head.
I don't know what I am.
I
but
wish
I got
Sarah
beautiful-
was here.
I don't know what I am, but my hair is prettier than yours, and my eyes are like sapphire.
Then it seems we've been committed to aiding this king in his cause of reclaiming his castle, which makes sense. If this is going to be where our people find refuge, then making it safe for them would be our first concern. Let's send a message back to our villagers, which is being arranged, and then prepare ourselves for the trials to come.
All right.
Those are more sensible and uplifting words. The half-orc can nod to that.
Well, he says, "Here, we have something for you to assist you." And he pulls out a stick. And he says,
A stick.
"This can cure you if you know how to use it."
Oh, baby, yes. I'll take it and I'll identify it.
Okay. You have
So
a...
I want to impress him.
Okay.
3 out of our 4 members can
Yes!
use that.
You know that this is a cure
It says
light
so on the stick.
wounds wand. It might.
That's true.
He
Actually,
just doesn't know
I
how to
probably
read.
won't hold on to this, but I do identify and I tell him, I know what this is. This is a wand of healing powers. Wow, thank you. We'll use it to help us in our quest.
It'll be put to good use.
And I'll like hand it to Boy.
What? I look at you like, what?
Don't you know how to use one of these things?
I shake my head and shrug my shoulders.
It's easy. I'll show you, and then I'll show you later. So I guess I'll hold on to it for now. But we need to talk out of character.
Well, I mean, out of character, sure, like, he could use it, but he doesn't know how to use a wand.
Right. Okay. So I'll show you in character. But out of character, I just mean like, I think it makes a lot of sense to go on you since you want to be like kind of pacifist. That you
He
have
has
something
to
to
use
do.
a
No, I
command
agree.
word, and he doesn't talk. So,
Wait.
Well, we know that he does.
well,
I
you
don't
know
talk
he
to the
casts
animals.
spells,
Speak
and yeah, he
A
casts
language, but yeah. I'm capable of verbal components, but I
Right.
don't speak a language.
Yeah, everything
That's
he
right.
said so far like made no sense to you guys verbally, like because you didn't understand him.
Yeah.
Okay. So out of character, do you want to use the wand, Matt?
I can take the wand.
Okay. But yeah. So in character, I'll hold on to it and I'll say I'll show you later how to use it.
Okay, he's more comfortable if you show him what to do and you work with him. We're building that bond.
Yep. The James Bond.
Okay, so
You guys know that
yeah.
Sean Connery passed away?
Yeah, I just read that this morning.
Made me sad.
I did not know, but you know, everyone has their time.
Yeah, that's very sad.
90 is a good number.
Well, I guess my chances of being the Highlander just increased by 1.
Oh no.
That's right.
Wait, he died on Halloween?
Maybe it's a trick.
Alright, in the Bahamas?
It was his final trick against Trebek.
Okay, so that's in the party sheet anyways for the wand.
Okay, I'll go grab it. Let's see, inventory.
And
There.
then they ask, he goes to the front of the tavern and says, you can all come in now. And then, the men that were with him, come back in. Now, these are all, like, humans, so it's, like, a mixture. So there's a halfling, there's an elf, there's a cat folk, there's, like, this dog-looking person, like a wolf-like looking person, I guess you could say. So there's, like, a little bit of a mixture of, like, beings in here.
Interesting.
But he inquires if, like, you guys have any other needs, before you rest or go into the sewers. And that's basically me asking if you guys need any items or whatnot. Not magical items, but, like, tools.
We don't have any more money than what we started with when we bought our stuff, so it's not like we can go to stores and
I
buy a
think the
bunch of
king's
junk
willing to give us things that are basic that we need.
Like
you
if
have
you
any
need
needs?
armor or
So without
stuff.
paying for gold.
Can I get like, I don't know, like can I upgrade my armor
No,
so
no,
I
no,
don't
no,
get
no,
hit?
Needs, like, do you need
No.
a
You
crowbar?
You could
do you
get
need
like a shield and a
chain?
longsword.
Yeah, like if you basic
then
weapons
I'm-
if you want, but no upgrades or.
No, I'm fine with what I got then. I'm good. I'm good.
Are there any like general items you guys think
I'll
you can
ask for like a wooden shield, like a light wooden shield.
have? Okay.
Something to protect me a little bit more.
How about
they're sure they can
a
find one for you.
masterwork backpack so I can carry my
No.
stuff?
No masterwork stuff, but a backpack, sure.
Well, I don't need a backpack's gonna weigh me down more than what I have now.
Aww.
Ask for I don't know, like a manservant to carry all your things for you.
Oh jeez.
No. I'm not gonna risk anyone else's life.
Can I have a squire?
Yeah.
Just you guys. I'll risk your lives, but no, none of the innocent townspeople.
Listen, you must acquire the squire.
Okay. So then you guys can prepare for rest. Do you want to do anything before you sleep?
I'll heal the party a little bit just so we're kind of topped up here.
Okay.
So
I guess I'm gonna also get like a club or something.
Yep, you can grab
the
one of those.
So I
Interaxis
can
is
use
the
the
most
shield.
hurt. Okay, Interaxis is full.
I can heal Tiberius.
With what? Oh, you have a cure prepared.
I prepared a cure today.
I have plenty of heals.
No, but hold on. I need to
What?
show Tiberius that I'm gonna support him.
Yeah, okay.
Boy still feels like he is still disappointed him, so he's going to try to show him that he's not he wasn't
God,
trying to
Oracle's
desert
such
him.
a good class.
It is a really good class.
Like, I can do so many things. Oh my god. You healed insane amounts. And I might as well heal myself to
So
full.
what exactly is boy
I am just
gonna?
a
Yeah.
I am just a sweet druid boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm
Okay,
just getting
so-
a club and a shield.
Now you were role playing and Zerdarian was talking over you, so I didn't quite.
Oh,
I don't know if
I
you
was just saying
finished
that
or not.
I heal Tiberius to, as you know, part of like the apology sort of thing, because Tiberius was very disappointed in him, so he's still feeling like, oh, I let him down. So I used my
I'll get
magic
over
to
it.
heal him.
Don't worry about it. Are- It's a
Oh
new
yeah,
day.
Matt
We're
knows.
past that now. It's a new day. Tiberius doesn't hold grudges. He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
All right.
Alright.
Yeah,
Then
but
I
boy
will
is
rest you
he is
guys.
sweet, naive orc druid that wouldn't hurt a fly.
And it is the next day, and it's the morning. And you guys get an hour to prepare spells or not. I don't know if any of you prepare spells right now.
I'm gonna
actually.
meditate and like make sure that I smell nice because I'm going into the sewers.
Right?
Yeah, we want to smell good.
Who loves an adventure in the sewers?
Or maybe I just I put some like soap or something perfumed in a cloth just so I have it in case it's really bad. I just hold it to my nose and smell something nice. Even I don't know. Sewers, no fun. Lots of shit.
Hmm. Literally.
Yeah, I mean, I'll wrap like a bandana or something around my nose and mouth, you know, as a mask.
Okay. So you guys were given a map of the sewers, and we're gonna pretty much um, I don't know how much longer we're able to go.
Like 15 more minutes.
Yeah. Um, so we'll probably just end here. But you guys were informed that I don't know if it's loaded for everybody yet.
I can see the.
It's loaded for me.
Yeah. So you guys start making your way like through the sewers, and because you're going into the sewers under some people's houses, so it like takes you a while to get to the point where it's the castle itself. And you find yourselves over here where I have the arrow. I don't have your guys' tokens out yet, but you'll find yourselves coming in here. And you were informed that the location you want to go, let me get an X out for you guys. X marks the spot. This is the throne room, and then the king's chambers over here. Where he said you might find useful items to assist.
Okay.
Whether or not you go
Looks
for
good,
them
I
is
like
up
it.
to you.
Secret. What kind of player do you take me for?
Ah ha ha ha! You took the bait.
Like you knew, as soon as you said magic items you can have, you knew that's the first place I want to go.
Oh, I don't have the grid on here. Yeah. Is Star Fox back? I don't know if he came back.
Okay, yeah, I just sat down. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay.
No worries.
What is the situation? It looks like he gave us a map of the sewers.
He sure did.
Yes.
That's
And
good.
secrets. We're gonna stop here basically, but we're gonna have places marked of where we were told how to get to like the throne room and the king's bedroom, and we're going to the
The
king's
left
bedroom first, of
upper
course, because
X
that's where all the magic items are.
Okay. So the left upper X is the throne room. That's where we might find the scepter that we're after. And the right
Okay.
upper X is to the king's chamber where we might find magical weapons or things to help us along our journey.
So it sounds like we go left and then right.
probably
We want
right
the
and then
magic
left
weapon.
because we might want the magical
Yeah.
items for
We
our
want the
throne
magic
room
stuff.
encounter. Yeah. So she said that the king's chamber was on the right and the throne room was on the left.
And I kind of also need some time to think about what spells I want to bring here, because we're
Mhm.
not out in the wilderness, so calm animals isn't going to be useful here.
Giant rats, man. We're in the sewers.
Some people get to make those decisions.
Okay, you
I
know
don't
what?
get to make that
That's
decision.
actually a good point.
Giant rats.
We might find giant rats.
I'm just stuck with the spells I have. Yeah.
I mean, this would be great if I actually played my other druid, which does nothing but giant rats. Giant rat companions, summon giant rats, all about the rats. Yeah, this Arcanist is interesting. I actually get to change my spells out if I wanted.
Oh.
You kind of played it like a Magus there. I was like, whoa, man, what's he doing?
This is a
Brave.
bizarre build, okay? And it might not work.
Okay.
So I might fall over dead more often than not. I'm just trying something bizarre and new.
I will support your bizarre
But
build.
you are a full caster class.
Yes, I
right?
am.
So
Yes, I am.
so even if your plan doesn't work, you can kind of adjust.
Well, that's the other advantage of this Arcanist is if it's just totally like never going to work, I can swap my spells out. Unlike the Sorcerer where you're stuck.
Or like a wizard where you have to get by them.
You can retrain spells every couple of levels, every 2 levels or whatever.
As
You
a
can, that's
Sorcerer,
true.
yeah, but as the Arcanist, it doesn't matter. You just memorize different spells.
Right. I'm playing an Arcanist.
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
pretty neat. Arcanist is probably the next caster I play, I would think.
You still have to buy the spells for your Arcanist.
Mm-hmm.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah. It
works like a
you add them to the
wizard,
pool of spells you can select from.
But
That's
when
right.
you prepare a spell, it now works like a sork.
That's
But each day you get to change
kind of sucky.
what spells you have prepared.
Why is that?
That's just like strictly worse than wizard, isn't it?
No, it means
No,
that
because
if
you
you
pick this-
pick like 5 spells and you have 8 castings or 6 castings of that spell level,
Oh.
you can cast any one you want in the
I
combat
see.
and not have to worry about
This-
did I
You
prepare it?
Yeah, okay.
Arcanist actually works almost exactly like how prepared casters work in D&D 5e.
I don't know if you know the
Interesting.
reference, but yeah.
Because they prepare a number of spells that they know, and then they can use their available spell slots on any of those spells.
Right.
Yeah, I mean that's what Star Fox just said. I don't know 5th edition, but
Yeah,
that's
it's pretty
the gist I
that's a
got
good
from
Are
what
we
Star
going to
Fox
face
said.
slimes in the sewers?
Maybe.
Because in
Maybe.
RPGs,
Could.
there's always slimes in the sewers.
Yeah.
We have to be careful.
Yeah, sorry I forgot I could heal in the boar fight. I forgot what I was able. I didn't have it on my spell list or anything. Like,
It
I
might
don't know
have
what I was
changed
thinking.
kept-
the pacing of
I
that.
kept thinking Tiberius had lay on hands, which is why I was a little bit
Not
confused
yet.
at the beginning.
Is
But
that
then I
level
realized
2?
you don't get that until level 2, so that was my fault.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm-
We're gonna have a lot of healing though in this party.
Well, you got
I have to
Potential
admit,
healing.
yeah.
I'm still rethinking if I should have taken my war priest and we could have done the all divine party. But I'm
Nah,
committed.
we're fine.
I've made my decision. So
So your character chickens out on this quest,
if your
but
character
somebody in the
dies,
city
then
is
we
like,
know.
I'll
Why.
do this quest.
and I would also find it hilarious the fact we'd have an all divine party in a world where it's been said that deities don't
exist.
strictly exist. So
Yeah.
anyway, it's all good. It's all.
But
good.
there's a
I
goddess
am
of
Excited to see
destruction.
how this works. It's true.
Yeah, there are some.
I just have to
deities
work
that
out
just
my
aren't-
combat casting aspect here. It's a little bit of a
Yeah.
weakness that I had not anticipated, but that'll get better as time goes
Yeah.
on.
So I kind of thought you guys might question the king a little bit more of when I said certain things, but yeah.
What?
Well, I pick up on the
What would we
deity or the
question?
goddess of, which I might bring up later, but it didn't seem like super important at that time.
He didn't hardly question us.
He doesn't need
He'll be there
to.
when we're done.
He kind
And
of
if he's not there when we're
assumed,
done,
and then he
yeah.
learns that he might be wrong. Or is he?
Oh yeah, no, I'm assuming that we are actually white dragons, but we haven't figured that out or know how to do it yet.
Or are you? What even is a white dragon?
I
What
mean-
qualifies you to become a white dragon? Nobody really knows.
I don't know. I tried to
Sarah
turn into a
knew.
white dragon and it didn't work, so I don't
Yeah.
know. I
I'm
tried.
just
I
assuming
concentrated my
that,
hardest.
I forget her name now, was the white dragon that everybody's
Sarah?
referencing.
Sarah.
Yeah, Sarah was the white dragon.
Mhm.
So when they say the white dragon was supposed to come from the village and save us all, I'm assuming that that was Sarah.
Yeah, that's why I asked why, like, if Sarah was here, because I assumed she came here, but I guess not.
No, something bad happened to her, I think. We need to go save her. But first we have to make this place safe for our villagers to seek refuge.
Yeah, can you even save Sarah? Who knows?
I
But
don't
yes, priorities. Refuge.
know. I have to look in the JRPG playbook.
All right, well that's the end of today's session. So we'll start our sewer
Okay.
adventures. And because we're on fast track, there's a good chance that you guys will level up by the end of next session.
Okay.
There are
Yay.
things in here, but you guys do have a wand, so just make sure that you top yourself off and yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
There's
I mean, as long
boars
as there's
down
no
here.
boars in the sewer.
Oh, but there
that's all I'm
are.
saying.
There's water boars. Yeah, boars. Like
Oh
water.
no.
You know how they have alligators in the sewers? Well, these people, they have boar.
Not the water board.
Sewer boar problems.
Actually, yeah, alligators would be a problem for our group. as well.
Yeah, alligators would be a real
Alligators
big
are hella
problem.
dangerous.
Real big
Wait. Swarms.
Oh,
Swarms would be-
Swarms could be in
Admittedly,
a
I
sewer.
don't have anything to do with a swarm.
I have absolutely nothing to fight a swarm.
But you're preparing
We
spells
can
today,
run.
are you not?
Yes. we
No,
can
I'm
run.
an oracle.
Oh, you're druid? Maybe? No, I don't know. Maybe-
Matt, the druid, can technically prepare spells that might help against swarms theoretically.
Yeah, but he's not gonna memorize.
He's not going to because he's a pacifist.
offensive spells. Yeah.
This game's gonna be
Paladin
over.
can't do anything against swarms at level 1. And
Depending on the swarm, he can smash it.
well, if it's one that you can hit, but I'm saying if it's a tiny swarm you can't hit with attacks,
Right. And
then
we
we're
just look at
literally screwed.
secret and ask her
Oh.
like, really?
Really?
Maybe
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can go back and get some alchemist fire flasks of
That's-
acid.
I'm gonna spawn undead
He
rats
said no
on you
magic,
guys.
so I just assumed we
There you
couldn't
go.
get that kind of stuff.
Rah.
Because I was gonna ask
Spawn
him
a
for
dead rat.
like potions, but yeah, I assumed he wouldn't give us potions.
Well, alchemist fire isn't a potion.
Yeah, no, it's not a potion at all.
Right,
So
but
it's an alchemical.
it's magic, and he said, and Secret said
they're not
nothing
magic.
It's actually not magic.
so-
Alchemist
They're
isn't chemical stuff are not magic. That's
It's
right.
just putting
Okay, well, maybe we could've
explosive
gotten
components
alchemist fire
together to create
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
napalm.
we should have asked for that then.
a.
Okay. Thanks. It was an interesting start.
Yeah, it was.
I look forward to
I think it was a
seeing
great start.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had fun.
Like, I'm so happy with this session 1.
It was a lot of fun.
It's got me
I'm
intrigued.
enjoying it.
Intrigued. Yeah, there's
Also, I feel like I was made to play a halfling.
a lot of mystery, hopefully,
It comes naturally.
going on here.
Cool. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go take a shower and stuff, but I don't know, Secret. I'll be around in a little bit if you want to like hang out and play Ark or something.
Okay, yeah, we'll see. Alright, great session, guys. I'll see you guys next week.
Okay. Bye.
All right, see ya.
Okay,